What?
What are you doing? Oh, excuse me. Oh, hey, hello, hi. Welcome to Otome O'Clock, where we play video games about dating things. Sometimes those things are people. Except that one time when they weren't, and they were household objects, and that was date everything, and we love them.
Sometimes they're eldritch entities.
We love them too. So much love for everything. Okay, so we are playing tonight. When the Night Comes. This is like what, the third or fourth part?
Finishing it.
Hopefully finishing it. Those are hopes and dreams for tonight. Megan, can you tell us a little bit about When the Night Comes and where it comes from? Like its developer.
Oh.
Thank you, Adam. And that's Adam, our captive audience member.
When the Night Comes is the first game by Lunaris Games. And it came out, I want to say, in like 2016.
Okay.
So this is an older visual novel.
Ancient.
It's not ancient, okay? I've played older visual novels.
What's the oldest visual novel you've played?
Oh my god, I don't think anybody remembers it, and then the developer doesn't want anybody talking about it because they're like, that was not my best work.
That was a macaroni picture. Please don't look at this anymore. I might combust. I get that feeling.
Yeah, English, so the oldest Otome game, or visual novel I ever played, English was not, still isn't, you know, the writer-developer's first language. And I will say that despite the fact that I still have that game downloaded and I still play it sometimes for the nostalgia, the text does need some editing. Kinda, yeah. But listen, I was still living at home with you and Mom. That's how old. That's like 2013.
That was a long time ago, y'all. That was over 10 years. Oh my god. That was 13 whole fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Man, Megan, do you remember the world 13 years ago? The gas prices. A living might have been affordable at one point, but the wages were still dog shit. Not as dog shit as now, though.
At least you have a better job now.
Yes, my wages keep raising just in time for the inflation to hit. I'm so glad. I can still maintain my same level of poverty that I've enjoyed my entire life.
Yes,
Did I say enjoy? I meant hate.
You're not working so closely with the public anymore.
Yeah, I can keep them at 2 shopping carts away from myself at all times.
So this is the last part of this tangent I'll go on, but I do remember the time. I do remember the time that you got really annoyed at some drunk customers, and you lost your intercom privileges.
Oh yeah, they were being real assholes.
Fucking taunting them over the fucking intercom.
Yes, I did. They were assholes, and I punished them for it.
And then you got punished with no intercom privileges.
I was like, well, then get rid of these assholes. What do you want me to do? I got rid of them for you.
Oh.
That was not a good place.
No. The job near where you guys were living at the time.
When I was a gas station jockey.
Not even head cashier, despite being there probably the longest.
Yeah, I was never head cashier. Are you kidding me? I was just the idiot that stayed the longest.
I know. That's what I said. Despite
also
how long
known as
you
head cashier. Exactly. Of course, I wasn't allowed to be manager because of my manager's like, no, because then you'll never leave. And he's like, right. And the person that took over died of a heart attack. Anyway, that's not video games. And that's what we're here to do. So let's stop thinking about how the world used to look in comparison to...
I miss the trees.
Oh my god, the forest. Is that when they clear cut the forest?
That is when they clear cut the forest that was around our childhood area we
For
lived.
the fucking shopping centers.
Strip mall, strip mall, strip mall.
That nobody goes to because the stores fucking suck. Anyway.
And now there's like 3 hospitals.
We went from having no hospitals to all of them.
Well, we had one hospital.
Okay,
like,
where people went to
15 minutes
die.
away.
Yes, we went to that one where people got... We're not naming names so you can't sue us.
Yeah. I was actually offered for like a medical test recently to be like, oh, do you want to go to this hospital right here? And I'm
No.
like, no. I'll
No,
go to a
thank
different
you.
one. No, thank you.
Honestly,
You know what? I'll pass.
what used to be PMC is probably better than Secret. I would.
And this has been a hospital review podcast with Geeked Out. So if you ever want to figure out what is the best
Best worst option.
in terms of American healthcare facilities, you just shoot an email our way, geekedoutshow@gmail.com, where the fuck I made our email, and we'll let you know how bad that hospital actually is. Okay.
Oh, I have things
Video
to tell
game?
you after the show.
Oh God, another tangent? Sure.
After the show.
Okay.
But yes, video games. We're doing August route.
Yes.
6 boundaries. That's the one. No. Bottom corner. Bottom corner. Bottom corner.
Knock knock, motherfucker. All right, we never decided who's going where. Okay, rock paper scissors says shoot. Rock paper scissors says shoot. In front of your camera, Megan.
Oh.
Okay. But what's the
That
Who
means
is
you
what?
win and you get to decide which one you want.
Okay, then I pick
Rock, paper, scissors, Spock.
I pick main character. I pick less talking. So good luck, bitch.
Okay. So you're the narration and the main character? Or I'm narration?
Oh, I know. Other characters is a better option. No!
No, you already chose. You already chose.
Fuck!
We'll switch at break.
Okay. A gut feeling or something. The Ibeck is more desolate than I remember. Megan, should we be telling people what the fuck this game's about? If they just show like, hi, thanks for clicking on this.
Monster hunter. You're a monster hunter. And you come to this town because there's some extra bad shit going down.
Megan, we're gonna get a phone call from the neighbors.
And you go there and you meet the people of this town, and you end up sort of smooching one of a group of people. You can also help other people smooch people, or you can become a throuple.
We love a throuple.
We do love a throuple. I am still, to this day, so obsessed with Alcar and Omen. I adore them. Like, every time they're on screen,
Because they're just so soft.
they're my... I replay this game just to replay their route.
I really like August.
Augustus Willingham.
Augustus Willingham. They are
I love
chef's
them.
kiss.
So,
It's
fun
just-
fact,
yeah.
if you don't date them in base game, there are DLCs. In one of the DLCs, you get there's a conversation about August having like a long distance romance with like an ambassador or something. But if you date August in a different DLC, which is Dead Girl something.
Okay.
Can't remember.
Dead Girl something. Great name for a DLC.
I can't remember the full title of it. And that one, Piper makes fun of you for your relationship with August.
Smooching.
Smooching. And you can kiss someone else in front of August, and August is like, I guess I'll allow it because this is the only way this is going to be fixed. But I'm not happy about it.
Aw, Augustus, I'm so sorry. The Ibeck is more desolate than I remember. The doors open easily enough, even though there isn't anyone there to greet me, and the chapel within is only pockets of sunlight where it streams through the cracked windows. The rest is drowned in shadows, but the shadows I know are safe. I guess. My instincts warn me of nothing else other than two bright presences perched atop the dais at the far end of the room.
The days.
The days! And, as they're here, I feel I don't need to worry about my own safety. Strange that I feel that way about two demonic entities of the highest class. Me, a hunter, alone in this abandoned temple, like the plot of some corny horror novel. Elaine and Omen's conversation peters out as I close the door behind me and approach them. The way they tilt their heads in perfect synchronization reminds me eerily of the Woodridge twins, but their expressions are quick to change to big, similar grins. Who the fuck are the Woodridge twins? Are they
The
like...
spooky albino ones. The pasty pale humans.
You mean the Village of the Damned? Or are they the twins from The Shining?
The Woodridge twins are in this game.
Oh, okay.
You dumb fuck.
Fuck off.
They're the creepy pale ass motherfuckers in this game.
Listen, we've played multiple parts and we over other weeks, so this has been over the course of a month and a half. Fuck you. Fine.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here.
He slides off the dais and comes down to meet me. I incline my head at him in greeting, but my ears are on still seated Elaine.
Your eyes.
My eyes. She stares back at me and smiles, bright and soft, and raises her delicate hand in a small wave.
If you're smooching Omen, he gives you a kissy here.
Aw. It's good to see you well, Elaine. Elaine beams at me, beams at that, clapping her hands together. Oh my god, so cute.
Oh, it's good to see you too. I'm sorry that the last time we met things were so messy.
With a small oof, Elaine pushes herself off the dais and approaches me as well. My second, I suppose, impression of her is that she's far cheerier and much less cautious than Omen. There's a spring to her step, even as she strides, eating up the distance between us with wide, confident steps. She sketches a curtsy for me, in which I try to return with a bow. She giggles.
Thank you. I was hoping I would see you again. We both were. I heard something happened with Aurora. Yes, Armoros looked so worried.
She picks anxiously at the cuff of her sleeve as she mentions him. My eyes are drawn to the movement, as are Omen's, and is that my imagination, or is a tiny crease between his brow? Does he not like Armoros? Before things get awkward, however, I clear my throat. An idea strikes me. I don't know why I can't read English language today. The fuck is going on? God help me. I have a question, actually, for the both of you. Identical brown eyes blink at me. They really are twins, even if not human ones. When we were speaking with Aurora last night, she mentioned something. It seems that in the last few years, supernatural activity has been at an all-time high in the Lunaris. August figured it was only because the volume of creatures was increasing faster than the enforcers and our hunters can control them, but we have our doubts. And I know instantly I was correct to doubt, as the air around us seems to shift and change. Omen sucks in a deep breath, his hand going to clutch at the back of his neck, eyes averted. Elaine purses her lips and clasps her hand in front of her, but she keeps her gaze on me.
I've stolen them.
For a moment, she's no longer a soft-eyed young woman with large teeth and a pretty smile. For a fraction of that moment, I perceive her as the thing behind those human details. Something old and seething and immense gazes at me through those eyes. The pressure near crushes my lungs with the force of her presence. Then it dissipates, so fast I could be convinced I was imagining it. And it's because Omen's hand is on her shoulder.
No, it's fine. Otto isn't trying to...
He trails off. Elaine pats his hand but slides it off and turns to face me fully. The smile is back, if just a little sharper than before, and she raises a hand. I almost flinch, but all she does is point at my weapon.
Can you please remove your hand from that?
That's a lot to ask of me after that little display. Elaine inclines her head.
You have a point, I suppose, but all the same, it will do you no good here.
Oh my god. She's right. Going that she would point it out so matter-of-factly, but even as I reluctantly tear my fingers away from my weapon, the answer I was seeking strikes me in the face. It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason for the increase in paranormal activity around Lunaris?
It isn't her fault, but mine.
Omen is still rubbing the back of his neck as though wearing an old scar. When he meets my gaze, his aura is dimmed, sad. Omen?
Some mortal years ago, I had an argument with my father.
He pauses, mouth moving without sound. Elaine shifts on her feet where I watch her from the corner of my eye, but she doesn't move. Her presence is once again extinguished, and I getting kept tightly under control.
It ended in my departure to your realm. He was unhappy with me leaving and tried to prevent me crossing over. I had to go into hiding, and in the journey between, it's possible I might have damaged the boundaries between our worlds. Here in this town.
You bad boy. Oh.
Omen might have done an oopsie daisy.
And your father isn't planning on making a trip across to get you back, is he? The thought leaves me cold as much as it makes me want to stare at the ceiling and wonder out loud what exactly this town has done that has caused so many fucking problems to become attracted to it like flies to a bloated corpse. That would just be the thing we need, wouldn't it? Lucifer himself coming through to give us another slap on the ass. At least he buys a drink first.
No, he cannot wander so far, not as far as us. And Omen took, measures to stop us from finding him.
She gives Omen a look, but he purposely ignores her. My eyes are on the hand he's still using to rub the back of his neck. I assumed it was a nervous habit, but now that I'm paying close attention, I can see something that looks like it might be a scar snaking out from under his collar. It's difficult to spot, though, as if he's thinking the same thing. Omen yanks his collar up to hide it. Elaine presses close to his side, their shoulders touching. Their tails intertwine briefly, almost a hand squeeze gesture of its own, before she leans away again and looks at me.
I don't know if in this version, but I know in the original version, if you were just dating Omen, there was a CG of what's going on his back. We apologize for the danger we have brought to this place.
It isn't me you should be apologizing to, I think. Omen gives me a pained look, but inclines his head.
You're right. I didn't know the boundaries would be so badly affected by my crossing. By all means, destroying the brand, the markings that allow my father to seek me out should have been enough. I also hoped the boundaries would heal on their own, as they do. Likely they are, but too slowly. Perhaps.
He trails off, looking at something behind my shoulder. I turn to follow his eyes. Amaros Woodridge stares at us from where he's half peeking through the front door. His eyes widen like a cornered rabbit when he realizes we've noticed, but before I can even open my mouth to reassure him, Elaine makes a gleeful little noise and runs to Amaros. Omen snorts, the sound almost a laugh. I was almost afraid you don't like him.
He kept the news of Elaine's arrival from me. That should be enough for me to resent him.
He says that, but his eyes are soft as we look on. Elaine is holding Amaros' hand now, who looks remarkably less afraid, and whatever they're talking about is too low for me to hear, but his smile is bright. I see her smile too, and her tail curls affectionately around his waist. They make their way back over to us, Amaros eyeing me warily.
Hey, I helped your sister get patched up, so you calm it the fuck down.
I nod at Amaros when he glances at me again. The way he seems to jump a little before smiling back is almost amusing. Have you come to fetch me or Elaine?
Neither, actually. I've come to tell you that Aurora will soon be here. I wanted to...
He trails off uncertainly, probably not sure about betraying his sister's view on things yet. I'm not sure how much of that I can sympathize with, but after the mess last night, I'm nothing if not glad I don't have to see that woman again just yet. I have a feeling she would have something galling to say about all this. This that I should also make a report on. I scratch my head, thinking about what exactly will go in a mission report for this entire mess. Just considering it is already causing me a soul-deep pain. Oh, excuse me. I need to go find Elkar, anyway.
Oh, that would be a good idea. I hope that I'll see you later, Otto.
I'm sure you will. He hums in agreement, reaching for me as though he wants to put a hand on my shoulder, but he seems to think better of it at the last moment and turns it into an awkward wave before walking away. I linger for a moment longer, watching Amaros and Elaine's conversation. Amaros is smiling at something that she says, and the last thing I see as I turn away from them is Elaine kissing his cheek. The streets are dead empty when I leave. It's eerie, almost, this sudden stillness. As though the town itself is instinctively aware of the wrongness it's experiencing, withdrawing into itself. I wonder, truly, how much the people know, how much they're willing to know. From what Aurora said, it hasn't always been this way for Lunaris, but I find it hard to imagine this before. It must have been years ago, according to what she said at August's. But all Omen and Elaine have done is confirm that there was an increase in supernatural activity, not what the enforcers here have done to combat it. Nor did their affirmation lend anything to ease the growing dread in me. The one that's been sitting on like a poison in the back of my mind since I first started snooping in August's office for Aya's records just a few weeks ago. I'm a general, but I'm still just another hunter in the end. The enforcers, the allies, the support network at my back all account for much of my success and strength. It dictates how I'm to move, act, think. And now what if I can't even trust to hold if I can't even trust it to hold my weight? Jesus Christ. English is apparently not my first language today. It's like my fucking fifth. I don't know where the fuck I am. I don't know how to read. Goddamn. That I don't know the full truth is nothing new. That I'm only ever told enough to commit myself to the contract at hand is nothing new. But those deliberate acts of withholding information have always been passed off as an attempt to protect the hunters, and for the most part, that's been true. Not this time, though. This is... The sound of a bird taking flight snaps me out of my thoughts. I shake my head, blink, and I look up to the sparse, twisting branches of the forest. Somehow my feet have taken me here. Taken me on a path I didn't know I could remember so well, actually. And when I looked down to the ground, I could see the rock which Alcar hides his cave. He hasn't bothered to keep the trapdoor concealed, I realize as I walk around it. There the entrance is, inviting to all. Thinking about the half-lichen, I doubt that's true, but hesitantly I kneel by it and knock. A long moment passes with no response. Just as I was beginning to feel silly, it's daylight. He probably is in town. It suddenly swings open so fast it nearly hits me in the face. Alcar tilts his head, ears perked. His expression slowly morphs into a grin, if a tired one.
You got a warrant?
That's not what guests bring with them on a house visit, Alcar.
Depends.
I shift, intending to sit since honestly, I'm not sure if he's going to let me into his house. Okay, that was just a weird sentence. The moment I start to, however, Alcar retreats back into the cave with a beckon. He's already gone, and if I don't follow the trap door, he's going to follow my knees, so I hastily follow him down. The latch is a little difficult to work out, but after a moment I manage to fasten it the way I think it's supposed to be fastened. By the time I get into the cave properly, which looks the same, with just a bunch of messy blankets and pillows on one of the benches, proof that he really did just wake up, Alcar is already across the room. I watch him throw firewood into a small stove and put a kettle on to boil.
What brings you here, mighty hunter?
Instincts. Alcar throws me a smirk. He opens an iron chest next to the stove and puts out a jar of something dried, then joins me by the cushions. Prying the lid open, he offers me the treat. Is this dog chow?
If you're a dog, everything you eat is dog chow. So, are you a dog? No, mate, it's fucking candied fruits.
Ha! I snort but take a piece.
So, I'm not under arrest. Nothing has exploded in town that I know about. You cut your feelings on something?
No, it's then that I realize I don't know what the hell I've come to him for, really. Comfort? Going to Alcar for comfort? Not likely. Though now that I'm here, there is something I need to tell him. The hunter you attacked, well, the one whose attack you were imprisoned for, I should say. Alcar's wolf ears immediately flatten to his head. I can see his jaw clench, but he looks straight at me, red eyes sharp.
Yeah?
His name is Azazel. We found signs of him in the dungeons. Alcar inhales sharply, then sighs, the relief evident in the drop of his shoulders. But then he raises his eyebrows.
Wait, in the dungeons? The dungeons where they kept me? What did he do?
We don't know, but he was there, and I'm sure he was at very least alive when you were taken in.
Then why did they...
I don't know. Alcar snorts. This time the sound is bitter. He gets to his feet and begins to pace, tightening the bandages around his hands. I can feel his upset, the intensity of it, and under all that brewing resentment, I can't blame him.
You keep using past tenses. What happened to this Azazel bloke?
I don't know that either, which is the problem. Elgar pauses and looks at me in disbelief. After a moment, however, he sighs and comes back to sit down again.
Guess that's why you're here.
To tell you? Yes.
Your employers sure like to keep shit hush-hush. Figured as much. But thanks for telling me. It's been sitting like a fucking gravestone on my mind since... Well, now I feel pretty fucking bummed out, actually. I can't believe they put me through that shit for something that never even happened.
I'm sorry, this shouldn't have happened. They had no right.
They don't need rights. They only needed a reason and the upper hand.
The top one.
The bitter pessimism in Alkar's words sting, but I shake my head. There's right and there's wrong. They owe you an apology. We owe you an apology. Since it seems we can't find a fucking explanation for anything else that's happened.
Why are you sorry for something you can't control?
Because I'm a hunter. Just because. Alkar laughs, short and sharp, but he claps me on the shoulder.
And what are you going to do about all this, Otto?
I'll find the truth. That's all I can do, isn't it? No, that's what I must do, now that we've come this far.
Then that's all I can ask too.
His hand closes around my wrist. I raise my eyes from the floor to look at him, and the sheer intensity with which he stares back at me, the sheer sincerity in his eyes, almost carries the force of a blow.
Thank you.
I venture deeper into the catacombs, the darkened tunnels becoming somewhat familiar to me now. I hear a quiet laugh, and I smile to myself as a figure appears from the shadows.
What's cooking? Good looking?
Hello, Raven.
May I escort you to Lord Casimir's lair? I mean, not that you have a choice. I'm terribly bored.
I begin walking, and Raven falls into step by my side, though she walks backwards, those crimson eyes not leaving my face for even a second. Why are you bored?
Sun's up. Can't do much other than annoy Finn. And now you're here to do that, I assume.
More like work, I suppose. She snorts again, and it's quickly becoming a familiar sound.
He works too much. All of you do.
Then she skids to a stop in front of me as I reach Finn's door, her hand raised.
Listen, I just want you to know we have your back. Not that Finn wouldn't have already told you that, but it's important to me that you know.
The way she looks at me tells me that I can believe her, that Raven is loyal to a fault, and that I'm lucky to have such allies. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate that.
Sweet. Now go do your boring, important people stuff, I guess. I'll try not to interrupt.
In a flash, she's gone, absorbed by the darkness. The door to Finn's room opens with a quiet creak before I can raise my fist to knock, and he greets me with a smile.
Afternoon. Please come in.
I eagerly step inside, the candlelight that flickers in the lavish quarters decidedly more inviting than the dank hallways.
I heard Raven lurking. She didn't bother you, did she?
I shake my head as he moves to lean against the desk. She was fine, if not a little strange. He tilts his head this way and that, feigning tossing around a deep thought in his mind before grinning.
Strange is her specialty.
We should discuss Fiero. Discuss what Piper and I found down there. His expression neutralizes, his posture becomes tense.
Yes, we should. I have some concerns, as I'm sure you do.
What could they want with his blood, Finn? I'm no expert, but if I'm not mistaken, vampire blood can be harmful to anything that isn't of your kind. He stares off into the distance for a moment. The look is pensive, as if considering his next words very carefully.
What do you know of your initiation? Of what they put you through when you're chosen?
Did they inject the hunters with vampire blood? I am not looking at you, because I just figured it out. I open my mouth to respond, but I find myself having nothing to say. I remember little of what happened back when I was just a child, back when I first arrived at the academy. I remember waking up and feeling different, feeling strong. I frown, frustrated that I can't recall such a pivotal moment in my life, the moment that quite literally made me who I am. I can feel him watching me carefully, and when I meet his gaze, his eyes are sad.
I know little of what they did to make you the way you are, but I've been around long enough to hear rumors. Nothing about what's happening here adds up. Of that much I'm sure. The only person who has answers is Harry, but we can't even trust the man who swore to lead and protect you.
If they're taking Fiero's blood, it's not with good intention. Vampire blood can be incredibly dangerous if used with malicious intent. We need to get him out of there.
I search my brain for ideas, solutions, anything. The silence we stand in is heavy with our contemplation, and something hits me. When I first encountered the creature, it almost felt like I'd been enthralled.
As if it had compelled you to just freeze? It manipulated you?
Manipulated. Then something clicks.
Oh, ask about Fiero's abilities.
Fiero's an empath, right? He can both feel emotion and manipulate it?
Yes, and he's incredibly powerful. Levi wouldn't have looked at him twice if he wasn't different. There are other vampires that have such abilities. Even I can influence people's thoughts, but not to the extent that he can.
I think about the implications of that kind of power falling into the wrong hands, how they leave me feeling leaden in place. Can these abilities be transferred, say, through consuming his blood?
I can't say I've ever heard of such a thing being done, but it's certainly not impossible. That creature, if it has been given his blood, why? What could that possibly achieve?
I take a deep breath, trying to gather my thoughts. Already they're heavy in my mind at what this might mean. Something new, something powerful.
Ask about the rumors.
The rumors you've heard about the initiation, can you tell me? He grips the edge of his desk, the dark wood creaking beneath his fingertips.
There are many things about the agency's practices that I've heard over the centuries. None of them are particularly kind, but most sound too far-fetched to be plausible. My personal favorite is that hunters grow on trees. Were you grown on a tree?
Yes. You weren't? I laugh, rolling my eyes. Point taken. Not all of them are exactly sane rumors, then.
No, but with everything that's been going on around here lately, stranger things have happened.
I process everything as best as I can on such little sleep, yet again feeling out of my depth, but somehow closer to the truth. Our priority is getting Fiero out of there, but we also have other concerns to attend to.
I can have the clan work on an extraction plan now that we know exactly where he is. Leave that to us. At least that's one less thing for you to worry about, right? Though I could use your help enlisting Merriman to assist. We could do with someone on our side.
Consider it done. You'll let me know if you need me too, though. He nods, reaching for the door to open it for me. A gentleman.
Of course. Now, stay safe, won't you?
I will. Just need to see Ezra about our little demon friends.
Well, have fun with that, Otto, and good luck. And luckily, it's really easy to get Ezra's from fucking,
Assistance? Just gonna say this, please.
No, it's easy to get to Ezra's house from his, because...
Oh yeah,
fucking
his trapdoor. The shop is busy when I arrive, but Ezra does an excellent job of remaining professional when he spots me. I linger in the corner while he rings up his final customer, surveying the volumes upon volumes of magical literature he has on display. The sleepy white cat from before is curled up on the countertop, and she lazily raises her head when I approach as the bell signals that the final customer has left. Her eyes glow a vivid aquamarine, and she's certainly unlike any feline I've ever seen before. Her name is Coco. Oh,
Her name is Coco.
fucking stepping on your lines. He scratches her chin and she purrs her thanks before gracefully jumping down, heading for the back room with a swish of her tail.
She's got a bit of an attitude problem. I think I've spoiled her a little too much.
How long have you had her? His mouth twists to the side while he thinks.
She followed me home one night when I was a child, maybe 10, 11 years ago. She's not exactly a normal cat, but I've never really bothered to find out what she might be or where she's from. She's just Coco. We'll value her privacy. Coco!
What can I do for you? Is it about the tall, blonde, utterly terrifying woman you sent my way last night?
I grimace, taking a deep breath. My mind is once again overflowing with revelations, new information I've barely had time to process.
No, it's so much worse, Ezra.
Sorry about that, but no. I had a chat with our demon friends. I study his expression carefully, but I see nothing to indicate that he has any idea what I'm about to say.
And
How adept are you at closing hell portals?
how what?
I almost can't help but laugh at the way his eyes widen. Then a flicker of realization, his shoulders sinking under the weight of it.
Oh no, I can't believe I didn't think to check. I've been so caught up with everything else that I just... Fuck.
Hearing Ezra say fuck is hilarious. Fuck. I believe in you.
I believe in you, buddy.
He's obviously distressed that such a thing could fly under his radar, and I gather that Ezra has quickly put the puzzle pieces together. Ezra isn't stupid. He knows what this means, what the tear between realms has brought upon this town. We can and we will fix this. There must be a spell. A ritual? He clears his throat, snapping himself from his daze.
Yes, I mean, there will be. Not that I'm familiar. It will require a great deal of research, and I doubt I'll be able to do that alone.
August? He smiles.
August is very powerful, as I'm sure you can already tell. So, with their help, hopefully it's something we can achieve.
Don't worry. I can get them to help us. Quite easily. Darling! Oh, darling! I don't doubt either of you for a second. I look at him as he processes all of this, his fingers visibly twitching at his side, eyes flicking to the endless rows of books that line his walls. Ezra, I know you can do this. Please don't worry. He offers me a smile, but it's a sorry thing, timid almost.
I'm glad that you have some faith in me, at least. I'm just so angry with myself. I was the first person Omen found when he arrived. I should have known.
I tended to his wounds, saw the markings. I should have checked.
Markings? I think back to the odd way that Omen rubbed his neck. Demons from the other realms often have a sigil or rune that grants them access to their home, so it would make sense for him to have one, I suppose. But healed? To what extent did Omen go?
You should ask Omen. It isn't my place.
Of course. But I think you can give yourself a pass on this one. It isn't exactly common to have the Prince of Hell stumble into your shop, is it? It takes him a moment, but a smile crosses across his lips.
I appreciate the faith you show in me. I'll try my best. Anything to keep the town safe.
Now, don't you want to tell August, or shall I? The very loud burst of laughter tells me I might be the one tasked with such a pleasant conversation. I mean, they're going to take it the best from me. Because I was like, darling,
Augustus is going to be like,
I have something to tell you, and it's not going to be fun. And I just want you to know, I love you bunches. You're super adorable. You're the cutest patootie. And you're the light of my life. There's a hell portal. And it's ripped it open. It's gaping. And we need to fix it.
This sounds like how you would tell Adam something like this has happened.
Yeah. Adam, there's a gaping hole to another dimension in the backyard. And apparently it's up to us to do something about it. Again. Yes.
I guess we'll get some
The
needle
neighbors
and
didn't know what the
thread.
fuck they were doing again. All right, thank you. I'll get the blood mop. Excellent. Piper opens the door with a smile as I advance to the next shop on my tour.
Afternoon, just gonna stand there or what?
I roll my eyes, kicking off my boots as I enter. We take a seat upon the sofa, Piper tucking her feet beneath her, relaxed in her surroundings. I had an eventful evening. She sits a little straighter, eyebrows quirked in interest.
Oh, yeah?
We're doing well, Vera, thank you. Yes, with your favorite cultist, actually. The noise that she makes is interesting.
Ugh, her. How awful for you. My sympathies. Rather you than me, though. I suppose. What gives?
Oh, you know, the usual. Just her making friends with the thing that's terrorizing us. Normal cultist stuff.
I wish I could say I'm surprised. Was it at least a productive conversation?
Yes, it helped, which is better than nothing, right?
Better than nothing.
I take a deep breath, considering my next words carefully. We should talk about Aya, about what we found down there. Her shoulders slump, and she averts her gaze, her eyes sad.
Yes. I haven't stopped thinking about it all. Fiero, Aya, everything.
How can we work for people who do that? Who forge records, who imprison their own for nothing?
Aya is innocent, that much I know, and Azazel, he's down there because he supposedly got attacked. It continues to make no fucking sense.
I agree with her, but we have little time for frustration. We have to begin acting, now. The clan are preparing to get Fiero out of the dungeons. We can't leave him in there, not now that we know what they're doing. Finn was wondering if you'd mind assisting in them?
Of course I will. Anything to stick it to those asshole enforcers. Mention Fiero's blood.
I feel a little stupid for having such an idea, but after what Finn told me about the blood, I can't get it off my mind. When I encountered the creature, it was almost as if it had thralled me, like it sapped away all my free will. Pepper frowns, shifting a little closer, waiting for me to continue. What if they're taking Fiero's blood to give it to this creature? To make it stronger, better, faster. Work it harder, okay. She takes a while to respond.
If they are, why? Why would they need to mess around with the things we're supposed to be killing? Our purpose is to rid the planet of those things, not to make them stronger.
She's right. It makes no sense. We need to figure out their endgame and fast. I pause, watching her carefully. She looks so tired. How are you doing after all of this? She huffs a quiet little laugh, shrugging.
I don't really know.
Before all of this, I was just angry. Angry that I got punished for caring too much, which isn't something I ever really did before. Now I just feel numb.
It's going to be okay, Piper. It has to be.
Right. How could it possibly get any fucking worse?
I grimace, and Piper laughs. Don't say that. Now we're really fucked. With a groan, I reluctantly tear myself from the comfort of her sofa. The mere thought of dragging myself across the street to the wolf makes me want to weep, but I really should check in with August. I need to go and visit our dear enforcer. Piper waggles her eyebrows suggestively, and I've realized I've made a terrible mistake. Piper?
I truly can't believe you. I mean, I can. August is gorgeous. But the fact you got them to remove that stick that had firmly lodged up their ass? A miracle.
Piper paints a vivid picture. They're not that bad. She snorts.
You have to say that. You're the one getting all cozy with them.
I head for the door, leaving her snickering on the sofa, and flip her off. Goodbye, Piper.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Well, that means I can do anything I want. Nice. In the aftermath of what we learned, August and Ezra were quick to action, gathering supplies and instruments required to perform the spell. That was the first day. Then time stretched on. 1 day. 2 days. 4. A week. Knowing that everything was leading up to this moment and that it might not even work was stressful, to say the least. What if they couldn't close it? What if the creature is still strong without this unseen force feeding it? Those worries lingered, but I found ways to distract myself. I hunted nightly, spent time training with Piper, studying with August.
Studying.
Then there's also private time spent with August. Post-coital studying.
That is the nerdiest thing.
And it's something August would do.
It is.
Post-coital studying. Stolen minutes with them amongst all the chaos, fleeting moments that only solidified my feelings for them. Then a knock on my door one night. The news I've been waiting for. I step outside just in time to watch the sunset over the horizon. The sky darkens and the clouds are tipped with orange, then purple, until the light hangs over me as endless black. Somehow I feel lighter than ever as I head for the forest, a funny kind of hope settling in my gut. Ezra and August are strong alone, but together? I think back to that moment in Ezra's shop, the reconciliation between the two, the shift in how they hold themselves, a weight finally released. Together, I have no doubt that they're unstoppable. There's only one way to find out. Omen and Elaine have entered our realm right on the edge of town, just as the cobblestones fade into dirt. The trees are denser here, everything a little less ominous.
You know, except for the glowing eyeballs on the trees.
Yeah. I find Ezra and August exactly where they said they'd be, both of them looking a little pensive.
Otto, right on time.
I know you don't suffer tardiness.
What all right on time is your cousin.
Line.
Sorry, I was recovering from Adam.
Take 1d6 psychic damage from Adam's jokes.
Very good. Now, shall we just get on with it, I suppose?
Ezra has already laid out his supplies, a neat little pile of strange things you can only ever find in his magic shop. There's also a symbol drawn on the fourth floor that looks startlingly similar to a pentagram with a few more minor changes. Ezra catches me looking and offers me a shrug as if saying, of course, closing a portal to one of the many hells that require such a thing. Just another day in Lunaris.
Let's just get this over with.
He pulls a vial from his belt, the liquid dark and viscous. From my experience, I recognize it as demon blood.
Omen gave it willingly. I didn't stab him or anything. That line is so much funnier when you're dating Omen. Because, like, you look at your buddy who has a vial of your boyfriend's blood and you're like...
What are we doing? How'd you get that? How'd you get that?
She's like, I didn't. It was consensual.
That doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
I think we know that, Ezra. Just checking.
He pours the blood upon the ground at their feet, the faintest shimmer shining along the grass when it makes contact. They join hands and begin chanting.
And now this is what an average girl's sleepover looks like. Oh, fuck.
Menes mina aeoni.
No, closing portals and doing summoning rituals.
Yeah,
God,
girls'
Adam.
night.
And then we paint our toenails afterwards.
Yes.
From the fire of earth.
Mina aeum size.
To the fire of hell.
The shimmer grows in luminosity. It pulses brighter, brighter still, until it's almost blinding. I step back, watching as their grip on one another tightens, their eyes aglow, legs shaking. Ezra almost falters, but August holds him steady, giving him strength.
We call to he who rules this realm. Yaz Yiz Quakwa?
Coca?
Close this gate.
The ground beneath our feet rumbles. It stutters and shakes from their incantation, a vibration I feel deep in my bones.
Yiz Quakwa. Close this gate. Shut the door, God.
Shut the cloaca!
Then?
Stillness. Silence. The cloaca has closed. Slowly they release one another, exchanging appraising glances at their current state. There's some haggard breathing, but they're apparently fine. They turn their attention back to the tear. Or former tear. Is it done? Did it work? Perhaps the question was too soon. It tumbles out before I can stop it, and echoes loudly. Yet if seeing that hazy portal wink out was anything to go by, it damn well better ask.
I think it did. The energy still lingers, but I no longer feel anything pulling at me. Not like I did when we first arrived.
The only way to know for sure is to get Omen or Elaine to check for us.
I can...
Ezra's interrupted by a chorus of yelling and terrible screaming. As if all at once, the air is kicked out from our lungs, and whatever brief moment of relief we had is extinguished at the sound.
It's coming from town. We need to...
I'll clean up here. Go, I've got this.
We both look at him, hesitant, but the time is of the essence, and we know we have no choice. Stay safe.
Head straight home as soon as you're done. You've exhausted yourself enough for one evening. I will.
Lunaris is in chaos. There's blood on the streets of its owner. I'm not entirely sure, but I know exactly what is the second I see Piper rushing towards us, her daggers drawn. Her aura thrums with adrenaline as it bleeds into mine at her approach.
Report.
It's that thing. I saw it with my own eyes. Ugly motherfucker, isn't it? Where is it now?
It was heading straight for headquarters. Had this mad look, like it couldn't see anything else. The witches scared it off and distracted it. It scurried into the forest, but I couldn't catch it.
Good. No one should face it alone.
Otto is right. We cannot risk losing anyone else. Especially not you two. We have to end this.
Dun dun. I look around and see the fear etched across everyone's faces. A creature hasn't made it this far into town in years, not a hostile one anyway. They must be terrified. We have to do something to show them that we have this under control, no matter the circumstance. We need to go and find it and kill it. This ends now.
Damn right we do.
I'll stay here. They're afraid. This is their nightmare. I can at least try to make sure they feel safe.
I look off in the distance, the forest calling to me, and the tips of my fingers tingle, every nerve end set alight by my adrenaline spikes. Well, I'm the thing that monsters have nightmares about. So let's finish this. Alright, do we want to take a break now? Because we have one coming up in 5 minutes.
Yeah, take a break now and start the ad. Well, we can start the ad now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
Take a
gonna take a break, drink some water, and try not to die. And we'll be right back after some commercial messages.
longer, definitely.
Thank you for watching those very stimulating ads on Twitch and YouTube. You just got to stare at a fucking blank screen with weird music playing in the background, so I hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you.
And yo, indeed, what's up, my boy? We haven't seen you in a billion years. We hope you're doing
Hi.
well.
Hi, indeed.
Hi.
Oh,
That's in YouTube.
indeed.
Adam's also
Indeed,
excited. Everyone is
indeed,
excited to
indeed
see
is
you,
here.
indeed. I really hope you're doing well,
I
bud.
got in the habit of not looking at the YouTube feed.
How dare you? All our
How
important
dare you.
people live on YouTube. All right, so now I do all the other characters. You do narration and main character.
Yes.
Okay. Indeed, we're reading visual novels to each other. It's going to be a great time.
We're too not middle school for that.
Megan. Line?
No, I was listening to Adam, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
We head towards the forest, leaving the town in chaos behind us. I stop dead in my tracks as the houses fade out, something telling me to pause, to think. August, are you sure you... I pause, taking a breath. You don't need to put yourself in danger for me. If anything happened to you... They grab my arm, stopping me in my tracks and pulling me close, practically nose to nose. When their brow rises, I realize I'm in trouble.
Remember who you're talking to, Hunter. I'm your superior. You don't tell me what I should and shouldn't do.
Yes, sir.
That's general to you.
Yes, General.
Kiss them.
Fucking kiss the them.
I can't help but notice the way their voice cracks, their carefully constructed facade crumbling as their fingers tighten around my arm. They're scared too, scared of losing me, just as I am of losing them.
Ooh.
Ooh. I curl my fingers around their wrist, prying them away, but instead of letting their hand fall, I take it in my own. I'm sorry, I can't find the words, so I show them instead. When our lips meet, they melt against me, and I catch their quiet noise of relief against my tongue.
Oh, shit. Yo, there's a monster on the loose that's killing bitches, but let's make out in the fucking woods real quick.
It's fine.
It's fine. Go, the monster's like ripping out spines. Meanwhile, oh god, I love you. General.
Body seemed tight, hands and hair, and I eagerly lose myself in August.
What the hell is wrong with you?
When we part, their cheeks are so pink that I can't help but find a joke on the tip of my tongue. But a sorrowful groan echoes from somewhere in the forest.
That wasn't
The
August.
monster is like, "Are you guys
Like,
gone now?"
Yo, I feel really alone right now, and it's kind of not cool. Let's move.
We advance, moving as fast as our feet can carry us towards the source of the noise. We skid to a stop in a clearing that's quite clearly been ravaged by the creature. Trees splintered, scratched. The grass charred.
Hard.
Then it lumbers into view, too close to the town for comfort, too alert and entirely too focused on me. Only me. August spares it a glance and then turns to me with a smile.
I've got your back, General. Give it hell. I'll keep it distracted. Just don't get drawn in.
I nod, then I watch in awe as August lights up. Literally. If I thought they were beautiful before, well, shit. I'm mindful that my jaw doesn't go slack. Their hair rises as if on a breeze, suspended around them. Their eyes are swallowed by the brightest, most vivid violet.
Partner just turned Super Saiyan.
That's why you love them.
Yup.
The air crackles, electricity only felt in the moment of the most violent storm. The thick scent of ozone permeating my senses. It's overwhelming and yet, at the same time, enchanting. To any other, it might appear ominous, imposing, and yet August wears it so naturally. The way their magic lives and breathes, unshackled in this state.
Like their passion.
Passion. They're already a powerful presence in how they carry themselves, but to see them like this is utterly captivating. I want to stand there and admire them, but as their palms are cast to light, a mark appearing on the center of their forehead, I'm reminded of where I am and what I am here to do.
You stop ogling your partner and fight the monster.
I propel myself forward, unafraid and kicking up dirt. I throw back my fist, landing the first hit with a satisfying smack.
Yo, Mr. Necro with a subby, my boy. How you doing? Thank you very much.
Hi, Mr. Necro. I throw back my fist, landing the first hit with a satisfying smack. The impact reverberates through my knuckles, and I reach for my weapon as the creature gathers itself.
You missed it, Mr. Necro. We were making out with our partner in the woods while
a monster was terrorizing everything?
And while a monster was eating people alive. And we're like,
we were eating each other.
Do you know that? Oh, did you see that he posted a thing with the Crook Shadows
Ooh.
on our Discord?
Oh shit, I gotta go check that out.
What?
Yeah.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Fine.
You know, it's funny that the most crowded, packed house, shoulder to shoulder, can't move show I was ever at was Voltaire and the Crook Shadows.
I can imagine.
At Dracula's Ball, yeah. In Philadelphia.
Oh, I miss fucking Dracula's balls and going to them. I miss
Philly
Dracula's
is
balls.
so away. Philly is just like fucking 2 hours.
Well, they also don't have those anymore, so.
Well, there's that too, but like, that's a lot of driving, especially with graph purses. August and I fall into an easy routine, as if we've been doing this together forever.
It's easier to get to than New York.
They cover me, keeping it distracted with a flurry of spells, and I lay into it with every ounce of unbidden power that surges through my body. We violently clash, nothing but a flurry of frenzied movements and strikes. I swing as hard at the beast, erring to stick to my typical strategy of attack, not letting the furious tempo of this battle overtake my senses. However, there is a method to its madness, and its poise and posture remain, something more than brute strength keeping it steady. When finally one of the attacks connects, the creature lets out a horrific scream, something that could bloody my ears, and it near sends me to my knees. I dial back to catch myself, vision blurring. August calls out to me, coaxing me back into the fight as they keep it locked in place, an indecipherable display of power as lightning strikes at its feet. It's strong, stronger than we had anticipated, but more than that, despite its haggard appearance, it fights like I do.
Aw shit, y'all.
Calculated, precise, calm in a way no creature could ever be or ever has been. It fights like a hunter.
Aw shit.
I bring my hand to my face as August chants an incantation in a foreign tongue, seeing crimson leaking between my fingers, staining my skin. They call to me again, frustration marring their words as they struggle to hold it for much longer.
Which they, the monster or my partner?
August.
Okay.
I find myself frozen, my breathing heavy,
Let
but
it
Mom
go.
spaghetti. Breathing heavy, mom spaghetti, but... Oh, sorry.
everything had been laid out before me, and I cursed my stupidity for not seeing it sooner.
Happy birthday, Mr. Necro.
Happy birthday, Mr. Negro!
Yay!
I don't know if they have Carvel ice cream cakes in the UK, but we're sending you one mentally.
It's delicious. It's full of sugar.
I don't think they have Carvel in the UK. No.
As if the creature had read my thoughts, as if it knows that I've figured it out, it gives something of a smile with that grotesque maw.
Knowing how our health codes work, the cookie crumbles in the center of the Carvel cakes probably cause like super cancer.
You know what? I'll risk super cancer.
Like super cancer and ultra diabetes.
I'll risk it.
Death by Cookie Puss. His accomplice, Fudgy the Whale.
It lunges, swatting August aside with a startling display of strength, like a mere afterthought, and heads for me transfixed. I watch as they crumble against the trunk of a tree already felled by the creature's hand, their magic flickering and fading. Its eyes are constant on my form, long, heavy strides gaining quick momentum in my direction.
Did they just yeet August into a tree?
Yes.
My baby!
I cannot move, I cannot think, it's all a haze now. The only coherent thought I have is, if I'm going to die here, all I can hope is that August makes it out. It draws back its gnarled arm and I brace for impact. It's too soon for me to steel myself against the assault, and I feel my body shocked with pain.
Oh,
Somehow I hear a
baby!
whisper, something gentle and harmonious, not yet not quite of this world. I turn my head to see August, their lips moving at a frantic pace, the mark upon their forehead fixing me to the spot with its radiant gaze. They look otherworldly, every inch of their body screaming power. They're commanding the very elements, everything around them cast a glow, as bright as the moon that hangs high in the sky above us, even brighter. The display distracts it like a moth to a deadly flame, and the creature turns to face August with a sorrowful groan, a move that it will surely regret. At that moment, there's clarity in me, my body finally recalling every ounce of training I've had throughout my life, the instinct to survive saturating every nerve. I reach for my weapon despite the numbness in my fingers. I feel stronger, movements more certain, and as I see August draw back, away from its advancing blow, I strike with everything I have.
Mr. Necro says, I shall endeavor to find whatever British equivalent there is. For now, I have rum and birthday cake flavored chocolate. Fuck yeah, that
There
sounds
you go.
delicious.
No, I think you've surpassed.
Yeah.
I drive my weapon into the back of its neck with a guttural scream. It swats at me blindly like a wild animal trying to shake me off. It stumbles feverishly in random directions, but considerably more sluggish than before. Again it attempts to remove the thing that will help it meet its maker, but I relent. I hold on, plunging it deeper until I can hear the sickening crack of bone. The creature's voice is smaller now, shaking and shaking as the life from it is finally torn asunder. It halts in its movements until it falls to its knees and pounds the dusty earth. I wait and I wait until I'm certain it is no longer. Until it is no
Make 'em
longer.
buy you breakfast.
Finally, there's resounding silence, and I catch my breath. Try to anyway.
That sounds like a hippie's name. A pound of dusty earth. They make really good pancakes.
Then I feel August's hands upon me, tugging at me to stand.
I'm tugging.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
Yo, my lines!
I've been reading for like 5 minutes straight.
I know, I did the same thing.
I steady myself, gripping their arms and staring into those endless pools of violet. You're... Wow. They crook a brow at me, lips twisting into a dissatisfied pout.
I asked you a question, Hunter.
I've been thinking about...
Yes, General. Hi. Woo. Sorry,
I've been thinking about like a special, doing a thing where I put different clips over just things that are readings called literal literature.
There we go. I have a finger hovering over button.
Fine.
I'm fine, General. Then their features soften, and gone is the authoritative tone of my enforcer, replaced with the soothing lilt of my partner.
Oh, woo.
Good. Oh, good.
They let their magic rest, and the hum I felt from their power settles back into something calmer, returning to their normal state. They gaze at me with a certain gentle fondness.
So squishy.
Kiss them!
Kiss to them!
Kissy kissy! I search for without thinking and press my lips to theirs. I'm so grateful to feel them warm against me, to feel their heart thrumming in their chest as they press closer, their hand cupping the curve of my skull.
Ooh. No, Maid Marian's fucking pornography.
They laugh against my mouth and we pull away, forehead to forehead. Finally, I can tell them. August, you are amazing.
I know. As for you... Really weird saying that to you, Megan. Fucking do not like it.
I
Otto?
I
Otto?
love you.
No, don't you dare.
You.
It's all over.
I'm gonna take it. Otto!
Then
I'm
everything
gonna
goes black.
take a little,
I'm gonna take it.
take a little nap.
Go take a
The long shoe.
Hunk Sue.
Hunter?
Woo-woo?
What?
Hunter, snap out of it.
Henry? I coax myself out of my little daze, finding kind blue eyes staring at me. unamused, kind blue eyes.
Are you quite finished daydreaming?
Is that his husbando?
That is young Harry and his husband, James. I smile at
Young
him.
Jamie?
I smile at him because as much as Harry tries to be annoyed with me, he's adorable when he's angry.
For those who are joining for the final part of this, Harry died in the beginning of the game.
No, Harry is the blonde one. James is the dead one.
James, the guy in the brown, is the one that died before the game started, and we never got to meet him, and that is Harry's husband.
I am Major Addington. Very sorry,
Major
sir.
Paddington? Okay. From
I'm
deep-
gonna
from
beat you with the
deepest, darkest
lighthouse.
Peru?
You see this? You see this glass? I'm gonna beat Adam with it.
Beat him with a whole ass lighthouse.
There's that little mouth twitch, an attempt to stifle a smile. I know him too well, and as humble as I try to be, Harold Addington III cannot resist me.
Stop that.
Stop what? I'm not doing anything.
Wait, am I supposed to be reading this or you?
You would be Harry. I'm just being James, because
Okay.
James is sort of...
Who wouldn't be if they didn't take
Oh, like
proper
you're
grooming
the
steps?
narrator's perspective?
Yeah, it's from James' perspective right now.
Okay, I got you.
So that's why I decided to take over for James,
Gotcha.
despite technically him being another character. He sighs, loud, pitiful.
Yes, you are. You're looking at me like that. How many times do I have to remind you that I'm your superior, Hunter Lane?
Doesn't this give you August and Otto vibes?
Yeah.
From what?
The same relationship that Otto has chosen in this game.
I feign contemplation, just twisting the knife a little more, making him squirm. Oh, maybe a few more times might do the trick. We both laugh when he swats my arm, but Harry is quick to straighten himself up, ever the professional.
I have an assignment, something out of town. It might take us a few days if we're lucky.
He looks at the papers that have been deposited on his desk, a pretty sizable pile for a simple missive by the look of it. A little getaway, just the two of us? Harry rolls his eyes, scoffing.
If you consider hunting a rogue clan of witches romantic.
Then he looks at me, eyes narrowed.
You do, don't you?
I shrug, stepping forward to push the papers from beneath his fingertips. I rest my hand upon his waist, crowding close until he has no choice but to sit upon the surface of his desk.
Nice.
Any time spent alone with you is time that I cherish, my love. The flush that sweeps across his cheeks is charming, as always, and when I lean in to brush his lips against my own, gone is the stiff formality of Enforcer General Addington, and in its place is the man that I love.
Oh, it's so sad. It is so nice.
Doomed Yowie.
Doomed Yowie.
My partner in all things. My soulmate. We're both in need of some time away from here, don't you think? Even if it does involve us being knee-deep in angry witches.
Sweet talk me some more, please. I don't know how I ever resisted you.
It's all doomed. Oh, why you make me feel?
I raise an accusatory brow. You didn't. He huffs quietly, but my statement is irrefutable.
So smug.
Unconsciously, we both cast the door a glance. It's closed, and I lean in to lose myself in his kiss once again. They say that nothing lasts forever. But all that felt like to me was a lie told by people who never truly found love like I did. I knew that Harry was special when I first met him. We found a connection immediately, only to have it torn asunder when he failed the initiation. But even with an ocean between us, both of us set on such different paths, we still found our way back to one another. 5 years, 10 years, 15.
20, 25,
A partnership
30.
forged out of love, trust, and strength. We were unstoppable. I'd do anything for Harry. But in the end, that's why it all began to go wrong. You shouldn't leave, not right now. Your people need you. I need you.
I have little choice. Such meetings cannot be postponed. Do not pull the I need you card. Things are under control now, James. Besides, it's just a few days. I
This
shall be
takes
back
place
before you know it.
just before the game begins. His smile is as bright as it's always been, but it doesn't reach his eyes. They are cold and tired. In a way, I can't help but blame myself for Harry's recent boldness. I've always encouraged him to think outside the box, to stop being so rigid when it comes to following the rules. And now? Please, Harry, this has to stop. He averts his gaze, twisting his wedding band nervously. I know you think you're doing the right thing, but it's not worth it. None of this is worth it. I step closer, taking both of his hands in my own and tugging at him to look at me. He refuses, still staring longingly out of the window. I love you too much to let this destroy you. Think of everything you achieved. Would you throw all that away just to make some numbers look good?
It's not about numbers, and you know it. It is
if
about
he's a true
saving
bureaucrat,
people's
he would.
lives, about stopping those things from overwhelming us until we're nothing but...
He pauses, closes his eyes, then he carefully pries his hands from mine. Don't Yowie.
It's about doing what I swore to do, fulfilling my duty as protector of this country, protecting you.
I can protect myself. Harry flinches at my words, exhaling sharply.
We will discuss this further upon my return, but I must go. The carriage will be waiting for me.
Do not share this, Harry. You are further away from perfecting it than you think, and you know it. At that he smiles, shaking his head. He steps close to cup his hand to my jaw.
That was oxymoronic.
You've always
He accused him
underestimated
of not
me, my
realizing
love.
and then insisted he did.
He kisses me, and something about the way he does so makes me believe it's for the last time. After Harry's departure, I sat at our kitchen table and wrote him a letter before my nightly patrol. I knew it wouldn't make it to him before his meeting. In fact, I wasn't even going to send it. I just had a feeling. My dearest Harry, as much as I'd love to muse about how I long for you to return, to lay with me in our bed, I'm afraid this letter comes with a less lighthearted message. I'm worried. These experiments are troubling me, and I've been unable to sleep soundly since you showed me last week. I fear something terrible will happen that we won't be able to hide, that you won't be able to recover from. Is this really what they cursed all of us with all these years ago? I always knew we were different, that something within us made us stronger, but... Children, Harry. We were children. Think about that before you continue with this. Think about their intentions and why no one has attempted this before. I'll be leaving for a hunt this evening, missing you every step of the way, my power dulled without you standing strong by my side. All I ask of you is that you slow down, perfect things before you dare to implement your plan. I'm not sure how much longer I can sit back and watch, just waiting for it to all go wrong. I love you, and I just want my husband back. We can make it through anything as long as we have each other. Always yours, James.
And then he died. Violently and alone.
The graveyard is peaceful, the air is cool, and the sky clear.
It's not back. It's just
The
air.
crunch of gravel under my boots is strangely comforting, and I feel a sense of calm washing over me as I stop in front of a newly placed headstone. I crouch down, tracing the carved letters with my fingertips. James Addington Lane, brave hunter, loving husband, cherished friend. I haven't seen this yet. I stand, my vision blurring. There's a searing yet familiar pain in my temple as I turn and see a tall figure before me silhouetted by bright moonlight. And now you can take over for James.
They would put the hunter part first, wouldn't they?
James steps closer, standing by my side and sparing his grave a glance.
The second you become a hunter, it trumps everything else. You're not even really considered a human first anymore.
Am I dead? I look at James, studying his features, registering that he's here. Flesh and bone and alive? Or... am I dead? He shakes his head.
No, but you're somewhere in between, just like me.
Aw, shit, I'm a ghost.
Ghost?
Just like you? I look down and press my hand over my ribs, and it comes away crimson. My
Does that mean
armor
we're
is
in a
jagged
coma?
and torn, my clothes saturated with blood. When I look back at James, his brow is furrowed, and I see a shadow emerging from the blackened tree line behind him. A familiar sight, lumbering, misshapen, not human. It's behind you! My words are monotone. Though I intend for them to be a warning, my throat feels tight, and I am once again stuck where I stand. He shakes his head, ignoring the looming threat, his dark eyes focused on me, and me alone.
It's not real. You killed him, after all.
Him?
You simply did what I couldn't. What I should have done. I froze. I was too afraid to hurt someone I knew. As a hunter, you know you cannot hesitate, cannot second guess. If you do, people die.
He's right, they teach us to be ruthless in our decisions. If it can kill you, you can kill it first. It thralled me. I thought that was how it got you. He shakes his head.
I saw...
He pauses, mouth agape, as if he wants to say it, but something stops him.
You saved them, Otto. Though your job isn't done just yet.
I stare at him blankly, trying to comprehend where I am, why he's here, just everything. What did they do to us? He simply smiles. It's somber, almost pained.
It's easier if I show you.
I stare up at the familiar building that are now before me, a bitter taste blooming upon my tongue. I grew up here, learned how to kill here, how to survive. They promised us the world, said we'd be heroes. As a naive child, I might have even believed them, and yet, in reality, we're nothing but pawns.
Feels different now, doesn't it?
I was so excited to be chosen.
Most of us are. They make it feel real passing the make it feel like passing initiation, some kind of coveted honor.
If not an honor, then what? James looks down at his hands, turning his palms skyward. I see scars not unlike the ones that cover my own skin, and he looks back up.
A curse.
Suddenly the sky turns an inky black, the moon is full, hanging low, and the stars are sparse but bright. With a heavy sigh, James turns to me.
Are you ready?
Ready for what?
Mom spaghetti?
That is the second time, and if there's a third, I'm gonna throw something.
To finally find out how the hunters are really made.
I think back to the comment Finn made the other day, smiling to myself. I heard that we grow on trees. James laughs.
If only it were that simple, Otto. What do you remember of your initiation?
I stare at him blankly, my memory is non-existent past waking up in my bed the next day. Feeling stronger, feeling different, feeling better. He tilts his head at me, smiling.
As I suspected. They're very good at making you forget what they need you to, aren't they? You would have been taken into the courtyard at night, right here where we stand. Then they would have asked you to take your oath, to pledge yourself to the cause, and which would have offered you a vial of something which they had expect you to ingest.
I look down at my hand, something cold appearing in my palm. A vial, just as James said. The liquid inside is black, viscous, and glowing. I remember,
That vial is disgusting.
A vial.
Indeed.
They say those that fail experience a great discomfort, vomiting, convulsions, though it's still a mystery what makes us different from them.
I uncork the vial, bringing the mixture to my nose. It smells bitter, like copper. I close my eyes, my heart pounding. Then the words roll off my tongue as if possessed. I swear that no night will be traversed in fear, that morning will be a promise and not a hope. I swear that I shall lay down my life in the cause of my duty to protect the vulnerable from the creatures of this realm and any beyond it. Until my final breath, I pledge myself to you, body, mind, and soul. They say this at the age of 12.
Love that.
Then I remember the way it tasted, the way it made me retch and fall to my knees. I dug my fingers into the dirt until they bled, my skin cracked, and my nails split. It burned my throat, and my body fought hard to reject it, but I lost. When I opened my eyes, the vial is gone.
Not dead, nor not of the living. Bind them and reveal them to the strength of the ascension. We summon you to reach your wizened hands to them. Let them be vessel that will carry us onward. It is written that this power is our right to wield, to give to their body what separates man from the vulnerability of the flesh. Be that which may push the boundaries of our mortal coil. The blood of the vampire, creatures of the night, consumer of life, impart your keen awareness and resilience, but not shun the light of or endlessness of life. The blood of the Fae, trickster incarnate, denizens between realms, impart your cunning and agile grace, but leave your weakness to the elements. The blood of the demon, purveyors of evil, guardians of the realms, impart your strength, but not your anger. The blood of the lichen, predators under the moon, beasts of instinct, impart your primal power, but not the madness within.
Blood. Why does it always have to be fucking blood?
The blood is the life.
My hands
the sun
shake,
feel.
my breathing quickening, and James watches me with a concerned gaze as the realization washes over me. I'm just like them. We all are.
Well, at least they washed you first.
The things that we were trained to kill are a part of us. They made us monsters. He nods, and I gather it's been a burden, knowledge that he's carried for far too long.
Fight fire with fire, as they say. A simple human wouldn't stand a chance against the beast we face. The early hunters were true warriors who fought and died too quickly for us to stand a chance. An order was formed, people who had known of the creature's existence before the day of revelation, people who had befriended them, worshipped them even. They formed the agency, the first enforcers. They studied the way vampires can infect us, the way lichens can curse us. It's simple biology, a touch of magic, and they have a carefully curated weapon on their hands. I did not know how long it took them to perfect it, and I dared to think how many lives were lost. It was only a true matter of time until someone took it too far. I just never thought it would happen in the place I called it home.
I look at him, and he waits expectantly, watching me with a furrowed brow. Someone in Lunaris?
Hold on, let me see if I got this straight. It's biology, plain and simple, with some magic and other shit. Look out of here.
Well, it's not Earth biology. It's wherever the fuck Lunaris is biology.
Yeah. It's their version of biology.
Nerd.
Which is magic biology.
Which is not biology. In other words, not pure biology.
Slowly, all the pieces begin to fall in place. Fiero, Alcar, Aya, Azazel. Creatures captured needlessly, hunters missing and dying. Oh, God. I need to go back. I need to find out who and stop them to protect. I ball my fists, my hands into fists, and my heart a hammer in my chest, my head spinning. Something is wrong. James reaches out with wide eyes, but his hand passes through me.
Breathe, Otto.
My vision blurs, and I feel everything around me falling away into darkness. Something is calling out to me, a force pulling and tugging, violent in its desire to bring me back. James. He looks defeated, but stands a little taller, though he still smiles, and my heart aches for him. Our fallen hero killed simply for being kind.
You have so much left to do. It's not your time, not yet. Of all the wrong he's done, he did well in choosing you, Hunter Phil. You've made me proud, made all of them proud. It would have been such an honor to fight by your side.
James stands stoic and stalwart, and I'm not certain of where I am, and yet he remains with boys, somewhere in between, and still as strong as he was when he was living. Something tells me he's waiting for what I'm not entirely sure, but I hope that whatever it is, he finds it. His peace, maybe.
Tell Harry that I love him.
Then, with a smile, he slowly fades away.
I'm gonna pop a save.
You probably should. Oh, welcome to August's bedroom.
Hey.
August is not letting your injured body on that sheet of marble you call a bed at the wolf.
Absolutely not.
I wake in an unfamiliar room, my vision still blurred, and I carefully push silky soft sheets off my body and stand. My legs are weak and my muscles are lazy and impossibly stiff, almost as if I haven't used them for a little while. I gather my wits and head for the door, and I carefully make my way down a set of stairs when I sense someone's calming presence. August. I steady myself with a palm pressed flat against the wall, and I see them sitting upon the sofa with a book in their lap and their head in their hand. August? They startled, jumping up and immediately turning to look at me. Their eyes are wide and tired. But after a moment to process that it's me and not an intruder, they cross the room and wrap me in a fierce embrace, fingers curling in my shirt, their face nuzzled against the warm crook of my neck.
Oh, baby.
I mean,
I'm
we
so
almost
worried.
fucking died in their arms.
I missed you.
Oh, baby. Ah!
I breathed them in, lavender and a faint hint of smoke from the fire that crackled in the hearth. They pull away, still holding me tightly, almost as if they didn't think they'd get to again.
Sorry, I might have missed that. What kind of sheets were those?
Silky.
How long have I been out?
Were they silky, soft, sensuous satin sheets?
No one said that, Megan. Or Adam.
Why am I catching strays?
Because you're in the middle.
They take my hand and guide me to sit down. The cushions are a welcome reprieve from the effort of standing, and they take a seat in front of me, not letting go of my hand.
2 days, 3 hours, and 42 minutes.
Oh, he's been counting the minutes.
I had to keep a record for your report, of course.
Oh, would you stop?
Nothing more.
I smile at the color that sweeps across their cheeks, their lie obvious but flattering. Of course, accuracy is important. Suddenly I remember my injury, the gut wound that would have likely been a death sentence unless magic was involved. August watches, their brow furrowed in confusion as I reach beneath my shirt and press my fingers to the place below my ribs and find nothing but smooth, unmarked skin where blood had once coated my hands and stained them crimson.
Ezra.
I nod, because of course Ezra healed me, and likely expended the little energy he had left after the ritual to do so. Right, and you? Are you okay? I almost want to reach out and check to study every inch of them and ensure nothing dared to hurt them.
I'm fine. A few bruises here and there, but you took the brunt of it. No thanks to me.
August, sweetie honey pie.
Baby.
You got launched into a tree.
You got fucking yeeted. Me love.
Kissy.
Give so many kisses.
I take their hand, tugging it into my lap, and by proxy urging them to shift closer. I lock eyes with them, gathering all the conviction I have in me to ensure that they cannot doubt themselves. I wouldn't have defeated that thing without you there, August. You were incredible, and we stopped it together. They clear their throats, studying me for a long, long moment before they speak.
It felt good.
I see a glimmer in their eyes, a spark. It almost feels like a confession, something forbidden.
Verboten.
You are like nothing I've ever seen. They have a quiet laugh, drawing their bottom lip between their teeth and dipping their lashes seductively.
Like this?
It's
Okay.
been a while since I got to let go like that. It's easy to forget the way your skin tingles. The way it feels when that power just unspools within you. It's intoxicating.
They exhale sharply, and I lean closer of it as if compelled. Our lips brush, so close that I can almost taste them. I can't resist, and I close that infinitesimal gap between us. I kiss them quickly, just reminding myself that they're there, that we're together. August chases my lips with a smile when I pull away, and my heart stutters in my chest at the sight of them. With a sigh, I put some space between us, but I keep their hand tightly clutched within my own. I have some things I need to discuss with you, things that aren't exactly pleasant or normal. Like, August has to feel that when we're like, are you breaking up with me?
It's like, please no?
Their interest is obviously piqued, but sensing the shift in my mood, August straightens up and brushes down the front of their tunic.
Go ahead.
I can't help but smile even in this tense moment, because the way August can shift from affectionate and soft back into that perfect professionalism is truly a thing of beauty. Did anything unusual happen while I was asleep? Anything strange that you could sense?
We were unable to wake you, even though Ezra said there was no reason for you to still be out cold. You didn't seem overly concerned. I also checked you, but I detected nothing of concern, so I waited.
Somehow I knew you'd come back for me.
Ooh.
The honesty in their words makes my breath catch, and it breaks my heart to think that I might break theirs with the information I'm about to reveal.
Oh, buddy.
I had a dream, maybe something more. I think James came to me, and it felt so real that I almost believe it was. Tell them about Harry and James. I saw Harry and James together, as if James was trying to tell me something by showing me pieces of his memories of them. They were so happy together, they almost reminded me of us. An easy mutual admiration and affection. August smiles, lighting up at the thought, "Ooh, baby, you ain't gonna be happy
You're not
about
gonna be happy
that
by the
soon."
time you're into this doomed Yowie
We
arc.
were happy. James was a kind man, a brave hunter. He brought out the best in Harry.
And now he's dead, so Harry can be the absolute worst. I return their smile at the sentiment, but again, the jarring truth comes back like whiplash. He wrote Harry a letter the night he died. James asked him to think about what he was doing. August tenses, their brow furrowed, and then their shoulders slump into defeat. They shake their head in blatant disappointment.
Are you sure this is all really James? Not some trick of the mind?
I smile sadly, and August almost looks embarrassed to have suggested such a thing.
Sorry, I just cannot comprehend it.
James holds a lot of guilt over what happened, over him not killing the creature when he had the chance. He hesitated, and you and I both know that isn't something hunters can afford to do.
Hesitation means death.
I nod, remembering James's words, his disappointment in himself. The thing that killed him, or the person that killed him, he knew them. That's why he hesitated. That's why he died. Tell them about the initiation. I saw the academy, my academy. James took me through the initiation. I'd forgotten everything, almost as if my memory had been wiped. I watched the bob of their throat as they swallow, calm as they wait for me to continue. I carefully gauge their reaction as my next words spill from my mouth. The ritual, I take a deep breath. They fed us blood, vampire, demon, lycan, fae. That's what makes all of us what we are. Their face falls, sadness shining in their blue eyes. It takes a moment for them to speak again, and I let them process the information. However, with the way that they shift in their seat, like turning over a rock in their gut, something tells me that this is an uncomfortable truth they've contemplated before.
How could I have been so stupid? What else would it possibly be? I foolishly thought it was magic, some silly spell they'd cast on you. Keeping such a thing secret seemed to make sense to me, because can you imagine if they got into the wrong hands?
I never even questioned it. And Harry?
A single tear trails down their cheek, and August quickly swipes at it with a shaking hand, only to be betrayed by when another takes its place.
Oh, boo-boo-boo-boo.
They scoff, an angry noise, and then realization washes over them.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry they did that to you.
Oh,
It's
come
funny,
here.
I never
Come
really
here.
thought of realization
Come here.
as liquid,
Come
but
here.
I guess it is.
It's okay.
If it can wash
It's
over
okay,
you.
August. Come here, I'll give you cuddles. Give you monster cuddles.
They squeeze my hand, and it almost looks like they're resisting their urge to lean in and wrap me in their arms. It will take some time for me to process, but what's done is done. I've lived in blissful ignorance for long enough, but this information is dangerous. August nods, their expression stoic.
Yes, it is.
James heavily implied that... I pause. If it's who I think it is, the implications could be beyond terrifying, and as someone who cares deeply for the person sitting before me, I dread uttering the words. Someone in Lunaris is causing all of this, August. And I think I know who. They close their eyes tight, and I can feel their hand trembling where it clenches mine. My heart breaks for them.
Don't say it. I know, but not yet.
We fall into a contemplative
Contemplative, you got this.
contemplative silence,
Hey,
and I give
Just
August...
think about it for a minute.
You're gonna get hit with so many fucking shoes. You got flipped off so hard just now.
And I give August the time they need to digest the things I've revealed. It's a hard pill to swallow. Hurting them was never my intention, but to leave them in the dark even until morning feels so much crueler. Eventually I move closer, and August gravitates towards me when I rest my hand upon their thigh. I'm so sorry, August, but we'll fix this, all of it.
I've nothing to apologize for. You've been dragged into this mess, and I can't possibly fathom why.
If
They stop themselves. Our gazes locked. I know what they mean, and I cannot understand either. Why me? Why anyone?
you killed that thing, and I wish it stopped there, but clearly we have a lot more work to do.
I focus upon the moonlight that filters through the small crack in the curtains, casting the room in a gentle glow. The fire crackles in the extravagant hearth, and when I look at August again, I feel a strange sense of calm washing over me. I want to savor this moment, the precious and rare sliver
liquid, but I guess it is.
of peace as we sit opposite of one another in the safety and comfort of their home. We don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I know right now August is all I could ever want or need. My fingers twitch where they rest upon their thigh, feeling the edge of their high boots against my thumb.
Oh.
I smile, hearing a quiet stutter to their breath when I tighten my grip just a little. Thank you for letting me stay here.
I had to make sure I was here when you awoke. I even slept on the floor, you know?
I laugh, quirking a brow in disbelief. It is a nice floor, though. You didn't have to do that. I wouldn't have minded. They cover my hand with their own, pressing down, wanting me to touch them.
Will you stay tonight?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, babe. And you're not sleeping on the floor, motherfucker. Get in that bed. You get in that bed right now. Whoa. Whoa.
The way they're looking at me makes me ache. Their gentle flush blooming and spreading over their cheeks and chest like spilled raw wine.
Please.
Oh, damn, babe. You're going to say it like that? Oh, my soundboard.
Shout out to
working.
Jonah Scott, the VA of Augustus Time.
Fine. Soundboard don't want to work.
Ahem.
Ahem. We should get some rest. I don't know. Ooh.
I don't know if this game has voicing.
Self-voicing enabled.
Hell yeah,
Instead of using words to respond, I tentatively reach out, tucking my fingers underneath their sash. August assists in its removal, and it falls away,
That's hot.
draping over their thighs.
I love self-voicing.
Is that a yes, General?
Wait, what did we say before? I got distracted. Like, oh.
We said yes, we want a bone.
Woo!
They sink back against the cushions, clever fingers unhooking the silver clasps of their tunic, their eye contact unwavering. Otto, yes. August slowly begins to shrug off their layers, reaching for the buttons of my shirt to even the playing field.
Oh my.
I lift a single hand to cup the line of their jaw, watching the color of their eyes shift from blue to vibrant violet. I brush my thumb over the beautiful, smudged shadows beneath those glowing eyes, knowing a mere touch can do this to them. I can't help but wonder what ways August would react to more.
Do we want to keep doing this?
Yes.
They bite their lip, the gesture enough for my attention to refocus. Otto, we should go upstairs.
You don't want to
August
christen the
pushes
couch?
the shirt off my shoulders and I let it fall forgotten upon the floor.
Oh shit, they're getting undressed all over the house.
No. I need you here. Right here.
Oh, fuck! We're at soundboard. Why you no work? Alright, restarting this. I need to have my uwu button.
August, no, I need you here. Right here. It isn't a question, it's a demand, and I'm all too willing to oblige.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the stream deck restarted. There we go. Alright, uwu's back online.
It isn't a question, it's a demand, and I'm all too willing to oblige. The thought of dragging myself away from them right now is painful, and so I press ever closer. Then, I kiss them. August makes a low noise, something trapped deep in their chest when they kiss me back hard. Desperate, like parched earth opening up and accepting rain. Though we kiss only for a moment, something heady still thrums between us when they withdraw. I fix and hold eye contact with them and run my hands up along the leather of their boots, up over the tightly tied laces. I tug at the knot that binds them and smile when it doesn't give way. Otto, so how exactly do I get these things off?
This goes on for all the some time.
August hums, looking at me in a way that threatens to set my skin alight.
I tend to leave those on.
Oh shit, okay. Oh shit.
I'm in danger.
Oh. Well. Shit. I leave the boots as instructed and pluck a few of the buttons on their shirt open with deft fingers. I stare at the creamy, deliciously smooth expanse of their chest and splay my palm over their sternum.
Good
August
Lord.
holds my hand
You're
in
abusing
place,
that ooh
their
button.
heart racing frantically beneath my fingertips.
Surprised the attack choppers aren't coming.
They release me and reach to run their trembling fingers over my lips.
Stop looking at me like that.
Tell me, attack chopper coming in hot.
I huff a quiet laugh, shifting closer, our noses brushing. Otto, like what? They survey me with a narrowed stare, leaning back more. They dip their lashes, dilated violet eyes edged blue watching me.
They're edging.
What?
Hold on. Can you read that line again?
August, like you love me.
Ah!
I stop dead in my tracks, unable to ignore the waver of their words and the uncertain tone in which they utter them. Otto, August. August, it's okay, you don't need to say anything. Otto, I do. Love you. Their breath leaves their lungs in a harsh whoosh, their eyes
Whoosh.
wide and bright as they stare at me. Otto, I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Before they can respond, I kiss them again. I cover them with my body, close enough to feel how hard they are for me. My brain short circuits. They sink their hands into my hair and I feel a crackle, something electric skittering over my skin. It's not enough to shock me but just enough to make me feel more alive than I think I ever have. I reluctantly pull away and what I see renders me breathless. Bright, beautiful August with swirls of magic clinging to their skin. The patterns shift and curl like grasping vines with every labored rise and fall of their chest, in tune with the beat of their heart. Power flows through them, a circuit connecting us. There's a gentle yet unmissable magical hum and the air smells like the heart of a lightning storm, like ozone. Their cheeks darken further, and August pushes their shirt off their shoulders, discarding it upon the growing pile of clothing upon the floor. August, I love you too, Otto.
Oh, he's got a happy trail.
Otto, you're incredible. Look at you. August, keep your eyes on me.
Oh my. Oh my.
I place a hand upon their waist, my thumb against the arching wings of their hip bones, and I use the other to
Arching
part their
wings of their
thighs,
hip bones.
my eyes flicking down to where they strain against the fabric of their trousers.
Fucking hell, guys!
Otto, yes, General. Always. Magic swirls about their fingertips, and suddenly fire dies a quick death in the hearth, the only light illuminating us now being the gentle, blue glow that shines upon August's skin.
August. Ah, I was surprised by that noise. Sounded like Adam for a minute.
Finally we bring our lips together again, August sucking in a quiet breath as they surge up against me, fingers grasping at my bare skin for purchase as my hand panders between their thighs.
Fuck.
They kiss me with everything they have, their eyes closed in complete surrender, and they give themselves to me without reservation.
Didn't even ask for reservations first.
Please. Make me feel good.
I'm sure you had some
Jesus
reservations.
Christ, Megan! Why are you making me play? This is the only horny scene. This is it. This
My
is the one.
fingers sift through the silk of their hair and I pull it free of the tie that binds it. It cascades over their shoulders in waves, the scent of lavender intoxicating as it hits me. Otto, anything. Anything for you.
Oh, I think we're
unable
about to go.
Stop touching and exploring one another, committing every curve to memory, cataloging every little thing that makes them whimper.
Oh, fuck.
I
Our
think we're.
desperate kisses are all tongue and teeth, wet and messy and riddled with want.
Jeez.
Oh, what, you want me to pause here?
We're about to hit.
People are
ad
just like
break.
one-handing it right now. We can leave them hanging. Leave them in the lurch.
I think we're.
We apologize to anyone who was viewing this with one hand free. You're gonna have some blue balls for a minute while the ad breaking.
I just wanted to make sure an ad break wasn't gonna surprise attack us.
Okay, well, I still have 2 minutes. We'll now have 1 minute and 56 seconds.
Just do it now.
Okay, we're gonna take a cold shower. We'll be right back. And we have returned victorious from the advertisements. Those in YouTube were just watching fucking nothing
How are-
happen.
how
And
are you
we took a
victorious
cold
over asthma?
shoulder.
I don't-
Or cold shower. Cold shoulder. Okay, sure. Why not?
Giving him the cold shoulder.
Sure. Well, not giving August a cold shoulder, that's for certain. Last we left off before the ad break, we were having Smex. The
You were giving him the
Smexiest
cold
of...
side of the pillow is what you were giving him.
No, he was no. Ooh, no, no, no. It's getting a little hot in here. So, we're gonna continue with the voice acting.
August gasps against my mouth when we join with careful, calculated movements that elicit quiet groans from parted lips,
There we come in
delicious
hot.
friction that makes us both sing. Their breathing shifts and changes, hitching and quickening.
Okay.
They look up at me, their gaze burning bright in the darkness, and August truly is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Their faces flushed, their eyes unfocused, strands of hair sweeping over their sweat-slick forehead and snarling about their cheeks, and I'm in awe. I'm always in awe. We're both close, teetering on the edge and anticipating the fall. They muffle a groan against the crook of my neck, their fingers digging hard into my back as their toes curl against the cushions, and they let that sweet thrill of release wash over them.
Okay.
The whole room is alight, the magic that skitters across their skin flickering with the rapid thud of their heart, and I feel electric.
Boogie
Woogie woogie.
August, Otto. The heat of their body, the weight of their love and their unflinching trust, all of it is more than I ever could have
The
even
weight of their
dreamed
love.
of.
The weight of their love slapped against my thigh. Just a ew from Adam.
It's almost as if this is where I'm supposed to be, and I let myself get lost in August, basking in the impossible joy that they bring me, that we bring each other. I follow them swiftly over the edge, and I don't look back.
I think you can turn off self-voicing now.
Self-voicing disabled.
All right.
I wake with a smile.
Is it my turn or your turn?
Oh, your turn.
Okay. It's a strange new feeling, a lightness, my heart now beating in tune with another. Early morning sunlight pushes through the curtains, painting the room in gaudy splashes of gold. I sit up, almost not remembering exactly how and when we found our way upstairs and into the bed, but the space beside me is empty when I reach to seek out their warmth. Damn! Okay, shit. Warner brother. I rise up on my elbow, searching the room, and I relax when I see them sitting at their desk. Hey, babe. The hair is loose, cascading down their back in silky ombre waves. Ombre waves. I remember the way it felt snarled about my fingertips, the way they felt beneath them. They turn in their chair when they hear me shift, a lazy, beautiful smile upon their face. Their cheeks are still flushed from sleep, and the robe that they wear leaves little to the imagination as they meet my appreciative gaze.
Good morning.
Hi. They truly are a sight to behold, and there's something undeniably different about them, a freedom, a lightness. They now know how worthy they are of being truly loved, and to love in return.
Come
back to bed. I reach out a hand to them. Come back to bed. It's too early for work. They avert their gaze with a coy smile, their cheeks painted the most delicate, subtle shade of pink.
I actually wasn't working. I was... Never mind.
They stand and move to join me beneath the crumpled sheets with little persuasion required. Their skin is still sleep-warm, their dreamy scent of lavender is still clinging to them, and I pull them close as they settle by my side. We lay in blissful silence, and there's something so painfully intimate about this moment. There's the warmth of the rising sun that continues to seep through the curtains, the house so peaceful around us. Then there's the syncopated rhythm of their heart, something filled with promise. I would give anything to stay like this, to not have to worry about what today might bring. As if they can hear my skittering thoughts, they look up at me.
Kissy, kissy.
Kissy. I tuck their hair behind their ear, and press close, brushing our lips together. August's kiss is almost too much, a desperately needing thing, almost too perfect to truly be real. And yet, It is real, and they're mine.
Is real?
They push into the kiss, and I dig my hand into silvering curls, a silk soft tangle making me smile. The seeking drag out of our tongues morphs into something urgent, as if both of us long to chase away any thoughts of us having to tear ourselves from the slice of heaven we've created. I tighten my grip, and August gracefully plants themselves in my lap. Am I having to hit the V key again? Their eyes wild and bright as they smile down on me.
We have time, don't we?
Okay, girl, shit. Fuck. Oh, you do what you gotta do. Yes, General, we have time. With a quiet chuckle, August kisses me again, and I lose myself in the drag of their blunt nails across my bare skin.
Do you think August gets manicures?
Probably.
Not
Definitely.
even with nail polish color. He just gets like the clear polish.
Yeah. He gets a clear gel. I'm quickly transported back to last night, to all the ways we pushed and pulled at each other, and it doesn't take me long to get back there.
You don't need a clear coat if you buff properly.
I hold them close as if never meant to let go, everything else melting away around us, and then the door opens.
Remember, August is on Otto's lap.
Yeah, freaking August is currently cowgirl in it. On Otto's lap. In the bed. His robe is sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
I missed. It's Otto. Oh, holy shit.
And Piper appears. August groans, muttering something inaudible under their breath as they gracefully dismount, wrapping their robe clothes.
I thought you were good at pounding things with your fists, Merriman. Try it on a door sometime.
I just have this feeling that in the Enforcer HQ, there are so many bets that have just paid out. Just like there's coins going everywhere.
Just Piper like, hey, is that a holy shit? The shit-eating grin that crosses her lips says it all. Her brows raised in visible shock. Her eyes flick between us, and she politely clears her throat.
Did I? Did I miss the memo about a team meeting or
August turns to stare at her as if looks could kill. She snorts, covering her mouth.
Yep. Okay, well, I'll just let you go get on with it then.
Go get him, cowgirl.
Yeah, you're the one who barged in. I love the person who barged in is all like, oh, yeah.
I sink a little lower in the bed, pulling the sheets over my chin to cover my smile.
Get out!
Another snicker, and Piper steps outside, clutching the door handle.
Good to see you awake, Otto.
With a waggle of her brows, she disappears.
We should...
Yes.
I'll just...
Yep.
As they move to get up, I curl my fingers around their wrists, urging them to look at me. I love you, August. They exhale sharply, cheeks darkening, lashes dipping. It's almost as if they can't quite fathom those words pass between us so easily now, and neither can I. But it feels right. Perfect, even.
I love you too. More than I could ever convey.
They step away, staring out the window and over at Lunaris. I can see headquarters from here. It's a silhouette looming high over the crooked houses. August frowns and clears their throat, fingers idly fiddling with the edge of their robe.
I want you to know that we're in all of this together. That no matter what happens today or going forward, I've got your back. You've opened my eyes to so many
And
things.
your thighs.
And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Meg, like, fucking uncalled for, but still not untrue. To know I have an ally like August, someone who holds such a position of power within the Enforcers, is inexplicably good and honorable. I couldn't possibly be more grateful. We'll change it. All of it. The corruption could run deeper than... I swallow the word, his name, and August closes their eyes, knowing what I was about to utter. Then this. but we'll get to the bottom of it. They smile, but it doesn't quite reach their eyes.
I always thought that becoming an enforcer would mean that I was serving the greater good.
Greater good.
The
I'd come to
greater
my parents'
good.
academy often, and all of the students would be so excited. The parents would talk about how prestigious it was to be chosen, and yet,
They scoff, their hands balling into fists at their side.
when I announced I was leaving to pursue a career with them, they were furious. As if it had all been a pretty little lie. Like they knew they were rotten. But I didn't see it like that. I just thought they were cross because I wasn't fulfilling their fantasy of taking over from them. Of becoming bitter and miserable, stifling my talents to teach those with too much money how to perform pathetic tricks.
They should have told you if they knew. August hums, their shoulders sinking.
Yes, I suppose. But they were always too blinded by wanting to scold me for wanting to be my own person. Must have slipped their mind. That I might actually need them to be honest with me.
I step close, winding my arms around their waist. I promise you that we'll fix this, no matter what it takes. August smiles at me, covering my arms with her own as if we sway together in a gentle embrace.
I'm being selfish, aren't I? You just found out this world-changing thing, what they did to you, and here I am, groaning about my parent.
I laugh, pressing a kiss against their jaw. We're both having identity crisis. It's quite all right. Yeah.
Yes, well, at least we have each other.
Come now. We'd better get ready.
Then a wink, something playful and delicious.
People will talk.
Let them. August presses a kiss to the tip of my nose before they headed to their wardrobe, gathering an outfit for the day.
Okay, so again, a funny part for the Elcar Omen route. August is just like, let me get this straight. You, the
I'm sure you got it plenty straight.
new head hunter of this town. You have a very fancy title. Have decided to not only sleep with and date, but move in with a half-lycan and a prince of hell. Do you understand what the optics are for this?
Not good.
And, like, my MC is just like,
Yes, so. What of it?
sucks to be you, August.
It
I
does.
got two
I am
boyfriends.
lonely. I want 2 boyfriends. I glanced down at their desk, spotting my name written in an elegant looping script upon a piece of monogrammed parchment. The page is only partially visible thanks to another blank piece that's been placed atop it, but August wasn't working at all when I awoke. They were writing about me, about us. To feel loved is to be reborn, and to love is to finally live. You little nerd. I'm gonna give him such a pinch on the cheeks on both of them. In them, I at last found a home. Fucking a baby girl. The next few days felt surreal as I relayed my encounter with James to those who most needed to hear. The revelations were met with both shock and horror, but mostly anger.
Piper is gonna punch something real hard.
Right in the dick. Unsurprisingly, we all found ourselves with the very same question, heavy on the tip of our tongue. Why? I can't deny the world that we live in is a terrifying and uncertain one, but it's all that I know, and all that I ever have known. Finn tells me that even before the Revelation Day, there were unexplained disappearances, murders, grisly things found but never spoken of. Corruption is inevitable in organizations such as this one, but for something so profound and nefarious to be going on right under our noses, I can't help but wonder if the ends justify the means in this little scheme that started in the brain of our leader. The cost is so high, the loss is vast and heartbreaking, and exactly when does it end? Where does the line get drawn when the divide between what's right and wrong is so very blurred? Would it have been safer for us all to live in ignorant bliss all this time, or would they have overrun us eventually anyway? Maybe, but these are the cards we've been dealt, and Harold Addington has a dirty hand.
He needs to
And
wash
he needs
it.
to wash. Yeah. I'm still biding my time, trying to gather any final scraps of information while I wait for the word that Harry has reappeared.
I begin to assume that it's your time
Right?
to even bide.
And bide it I shall.
It's everybody's time.
Listen, I'm not here to
There's
talk about.
enough
I'm
to
not.
go around. Everybody can have some
I
time.
am not
Listen,
here
It's
to hear
everybody's time, and here you
to.
are selfishly
I'm not
biding
here to.
all of it.
I don't want to hear your commie time proclivities. I'm going to seize the means of temporal production. Fuck you, it's my time. I have the talking stick.
It is all the stage time.
Oh yeah, then what's this? What's this in my hand?
Nothing but time. Woof.
Oh my God, that's literal time, Megan. That's spice.
Oh my god, no, it's literal chronological time in her hand. Oh my god, how did that get there? Sorry, I don't know what the fuck that was. I am so sorry. As I do most days now, I walk the town one end to the other. Lunaris is easy to patrol, as small as it is, and the town folks seem almost relieved when I pass by. The enforcers have become such a suffocating presence here lately, and every time I encounter one, I can't help but feel like I'm being watched.
Well, yeah, because all the enforcers had bets on you in August.
Right? Are they all in on this? No, they all lost a bet about who was going to snag all.
There was like one person. There was one person who has won every bet, and they're just sitting in the Wolf, surrounded by their money and free drinks.
I find myself in the woodland at the edge of the graveyard.
With
The
the
sun's
biggest
shining,
I
but the
told you
air
so
crisp
grin.
and cold. The grass crunches beneath my boots, and I see a path of destruction as I walk into the open clearing. A pair of destruction.
And an apple of
Fuck.
contemplation.
Fuck all the way off.
I thought it was
Adam.
an apple of knowledge.
Anyone else would have been
Well,
alarmed to
there's
see the
some
destruction I
debate over that.
find.
There's some scholars who think it might have been a pomegranate.
Yeah. I would likely suspect a creature had been one to carve a jagged welts into the trunks of trees, but I know what caused this, and it was certainly no creature. I find her a little further in, kneeling in the dirt, her head bowed. Beside her are two pieces of what once was a training staff, cracked down the center.
You gotta be real mad to break a staff.
I approach quietly, and when she looks up, I see the blankness in her eyes, her expression sour.
Hi, Pepper.
Piper? She forces a smile, her chest heaving with labored breaths,
Oh my.
sweat slicking her flushed skin.
Love a heaving chest.
You would, you strumpet.
Otto.
She hauls herself from the ground, kicking aside the splintered wood with a grunt. Then she retrieves the two intact staves from a bag. Staves. Okay, I am so fucking sorry. Nestled in a pile of overgrown grass and holds it out to me.
Put the staves near your sigils.
Fuck off.
I know you've come to talk to me about deep shit, so how about you humor me and let me kick your ass while we're at it?
What the fuck did I just do?
You're
No,
sparring.
I'm just bored. I keep my gaze fixed upon her as I take
bet
one
you
out of
do.
my staffs from her. That was a staves, not stabs. Staves. Just wanted to say that. So cocky. Bitch, step the fuck off my line. Piper shrugs, nonchalant and definitely cocky.
You know I'm right.
Our staffs meet with a solid thwack. Those sapphic... Different round. Happy Pride, y'all. Happy Pride, y'all. Those sapphire eyes meeting me head on as Piper lunges forward with a grin. She's hyper-focused, strong, and I match her blow for blow with ease. Sapphic.
Why are you out here? There's a training room back
My
at headquarters.
fucking lines, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Piper rolls her eyes, wiping sweat from her brow with the back of her hand.
The less
Most
I'm around
people
those
know
traitorous
ours.
idiots, the better. I cannot hold my tongue as well as most, you see.
Oh my god, Piper, let me hold it for you.
She launches herself forward again, and I have to step back a few paces when she pushes against the pressure of her cross weapons. I lose my purchase against the muddy forest floor, skidding, and then she's drawing back, swinging again. Again.
That's why I always keep
Shit.
purchase.
I'm used to one-on-one combat. Used to intricate. Adam, fuck off. Oh my fucking brain. Listen, I have a degree in English.
Intricacies.
You can't even say.
Intricacies?
Self-voicing enabled. I'm used to one-on-one
Are you
combat,
cooking?
used to the intricacies of it. Self-voicing disabled.
Yeah, that's what I said. Intricacies.
Intricacies. Fuck you, Megan. Fuck you, Adam. Fuck you, voiceover button. But Piper is no creature, and it's been a hell of a long time since I sparred with one of my own kind. Her staff makes a solid arc toward my legs, and in vain attempt at darting out from her way, I find myself falling in an elegant spiral. The world tumbles until it reorients itself when I land on my back, my head tilted back to see Piper standing above me with a far too smug smile upon her face. The hilt of her staff just barely grazes the arc of my very exposed throat, and I weigh out my options very carefully.
Gotcha! Distractor attack!
I seize the moment, taking advantage of her smug satisfaction. I swing upwards with my staff, the angle terrible, but not entirely useless as it serves its purpose, hitting hers out of her hands. I jump up, brushing dirt and leaves and whatever crap that lives in Lunarian forest from my trousers, watching as Piper holds up her hands in defeat.
There's probably Alcar's fur somewhere.
Right? Her chest heaving. She eyes her staff, but it's too far away for her to reach. Do you yield? Piper steps closer, taking my weapon in her hands and shoving. She scoffs, but her tone is playful when she responds.
You got lucky.
Ma'am, this isn't your route.
She's feeling sapphic.
Don't set Willenheim on me now, will you?
I laugh at her and she drops her hands, playtime over. She pauses, eyeing me warily.
So what did you actually come here for then?
You've been avoiding me. Piper purses her lips, averting her gaze. She has been actively staying clear of me since the day after I woke up, but I've given her space and respected that things that I divulged would be difficult for her to swallow.
I feel like, yeah, the information...
There it is, Adam. Thank you for that perverted fucking noise.
I feel like the information would be tougher for her to hear than her almost seeing August's penis.
That is not a real word.
I know.
It is now. She just said it. Fucka. But time drags on. We draw closer to a point where we'll have to face all of this corruption. And, well, I need Piper. The only other hunter I can truly bring myself to trust, but most importantly, my friend. Oh, yeah, Maggie, you didn't get to see that yet. It's almost time, you know. At least I hope. She pokes the dirt with the toe of her boot, as wonderfully defiant as she always is. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
Did
Want
I
to get it over with, right?
interrupt you?
Hey, I said my line.
He'll crawl out of whatever hole he's scurried into, and everything will burn.
You're gonna
Hey,
burn his ass.
Hey, Megan, guess what?
What?
I need to use my... I have to go away. So...
Break time.
Break time. We'll be right back. And we're back.
And we're back.
Okay, so I'm doing narrator, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Her eyes are fierce and bright when she finally dares to meet my gaze. Not everything.
What he's done.
She scoffs again, anger rolling off of her in a messy wave that breaks over me, almost leaving me breathless.
If I have to kill her, if she became what Azazel did.
I will tear the enforcers to the ground to avenge her if I have to.
Become what someone did.
He better have a really good fucking explanation for all of this, you know? Do you sympathize or condemn?
No. How could he? He's killed people. His own people. He killed his fucking husband, bro.
Okay, the husband was not intentional. His husband, indirectly, but still, imagine that.
I can't imagine it. I think about August, knowing with everything I have that I could never hurt them. I love them too much. It's unfathomable, and he'll pay for it.
Fucking right he will.
Then her shoulders slump, and she slowly looks around at the mess she's made of the clearing.
I should go. I need to clear my head in a way that doesn't involve beating the shit out of trees.
Yeah, poor trees.
Is it booze?
It's probably booze. Or me?
Or you. I'll see you around, yeah?
Without so much as a second glance, Piper turns and disappears into the forest. I understand why she's hurting so much, and I just wish I could help. And speaking to Harry, maybe I can...
beat his ass?
Right? I approach the Ibex with the same level of caution and awareness as I always do, even though I'm quite well acquainted with its inhabitants. There's a young woman at the doors who straightens when I approach. Something in that single movement, not to mention her attire and the pistols that decorate her holster, suggests a trained fighter. But when she meets my eyes, there's only curiosity there, not wariness. I remember Harry mentioning a guard who works in the Ibex sometimes, Lux, or Raven's partner. Perhaps this is her.
Hunter Phil, I assume.
I nod, offering her a small smile. She appraises me for a moment, then her wariness fades. She sticks out a hand with great enthusiasm and grins from ear to ear when I take it.
It's nice to finally meet you.
Likewise, may I enter? She inclines her head and steps aside, arms crossed.
I'm not going to stop you.
I give her a polite nod and quickly move along, able to feel her eyes on my back until the door swings shut and spares me from her attention. It's cold inside, even though it's daytime. The place is just as dilapidated as it was when I first visited, but toward the altar at the end, it seems like someone has been cleaning up. The floor is swept, a crimson cloth covers the altar, and seated upon with her boot-led legs swinging, attention firmly fixed upon what looks like an embroidery hoop, is Elaine. I wait another moment before approaching to give her some time to notice me, but her eyes and hands remain focused on her task. Eventually I give up, and I just go up to her. She likely knows I was coming from down the street, or anyhow. If anything, she's most like most demons I've encountered. Sure enough, there's no surprise in Ellen's brown eyes when she looks up at me, smiling warmly and setting her project aside.
Hello, Hunter Phil.
I stop and blink, and Elaine frowns immediately, pressing a finger to her lips. There's a mellowness to her aura that doesn't put me at ease as he does, and Elaine peers at me with open amusement and interest. I can't put it into words, but somehow I think I know why.
I heard you encountered the creature.
Yes, I did. Did Omen tell you? Elaine shakes her head, then shrugs.
I'm sorry, though, Otto. I take it you saw your kin in that chimera?
This time it's definitely a chill that runs down my spine. How did you...
No, I've heard it crying, and I found its presence strange. I didn't investigate, though.
Elaine covers her mouth with a hand, her brow furrowed as she stares at the red cloth beneath her seat.
I didn't think it was your target. It was sad, not dangerous.
You can hear it cry? When?
A little while ago now. Was a very sad thing. If it were once human.
I quickly put a hand to my lips. No one knows the detail yet, aside from those I've told, and Lux is just outside the door. Elaine blinks at me slowly, calmly. She tilts her head to the left, then to the right, sizing me up. Then she exhales. Is that disappointment or sadness that I sense?
Both.
Are you looking for Omen?
There's a distant and uncomfortable feeling that the more I talk to Elaine, the more likely she'll get upset. The feeling is accompanied by a gut-deep knowledge that this princess is not like the prince. She wears a human glamour as firmly and as easily as Omen does, and their eyes have the same kind cast. But she looks at me like a demon looks at a mortal, and I don't know if I want to see the version of me that's reflected in her eyes. Not right now. Not with Harry and with what he's done weighing on my soul like a stone-hard burden. Yes, do you know where he is?
Stay here.
Elaine hops off, grabbing her embroidery hoop, and ducks into one of the side rooms. As the last flash of her tail vanishes, the front of the temple also changes. Clean swept stone's floor becomes dusty and cobwebby again, save for the imprint of her boots on the ground. The altar returns to its dusty state, and the red cloth thrown over just straight up evaporates. An illusion. I didn't even notice. I didn't even sense that there was anything wrong with such a large swath of the room. Swath. Before I can dwell too much on how Elaine managed it, a familiar figure emerges. Omen gives me a once-over as he approaches, and the expression on his face is sincerely, almost insultingly, sympathetic.
You didn't come to pray.
I don't think anybody here does.
No, I didn't.
Really? Because it felt more patronizingly sympathetic to me. But
He looks at me again, tail swaying gently. I wanted to tell him my purpose myself, so he won't have to guess, but the words don't come out. Because I don't know. At this point, I'm just wandering aimlessly, trying to kill time, to avoid the inevitable. Elaine is gone, but I don't know what I can tell Omen that I haven't already, and I don't know if I can put the questions I really have for him, for anyone, into proper words.
Otto, my sister told me you were looking for me.
Something like that, yes. I study Omen for a moment. Compared to Elaine, he's closer, maybe even truly comfortable around me. But I shouldn't forget that he's not one of us. I must apologize. Owen blinks and inclines his head. The words come out of nowhere. Even I'm not so sure that it was wise to let them out, but he doesn't seem surprised.
Whatever you want to apologize for, it's not necessary. I caused a disturbance when I came here. That much I can't deny. All to be free from my father. I thought that only I would suffer the consequences, not that it would affect others so severely. I was a fool. Powerful things always break something else when they attempt change.
You're not responsible for the things Harry did.
Thank you for saying that. Still, I put this trouble before him. Maybe he wouldn't have been driven to these means otherwise.
I frown at him, not because I completely disagree with him, but because it does make me wonder. I've rarely had the chance to converse with a being so old. Demons in particular have always existed close to human history. Would it matter if you hadn't and he didn't? Or wouldn't it have because this is what he's capable of regardless? Owen blinks slowly, his head tilted in that almost unnatural way. He folds his hands and studies me for a moment, then looks at some point past my head. There's a faraway look in his eyes that makes me think he's reminiscing, and what I wouldn't give to be able to read his mind.
I think you ask a question meant for a hunter. You destroy
always
creatures
sounds so
when they
painful to
hurt
me.
others. But you
holding
must
your
know that
hands. I
all
mean, there's a lot of
creatures are
small,
capable of
delicate bones in the
harm.
hands. That just sounds really
And of
painful.
Is it wiser for you to kill someone because of its potential to do harm? Or kinder for you to not bet its life on your fear? Either way, I don't think this is what you really want to know.
That's for me to decide. He's no longer smiling, but there's something in his eyes that's less speculative now, and more like respect.
My sister and I have friends in this town. People we love in this town. We have things to lose. You have my promise to help when you need it. And I have faith that you'll make the right choice. Whatever your definition of right is.
Are you not worried my definition will be different from what you've hoped?
Maybe. But I'm sure you'll do whatever you think best. I think you're kind. And if you weren't, maybe you would have hurt less about all of this.
Thank you. Owen tilts his head this way, then that. Contemplative.
Few seek the advice of a demon. Fewer take it seriously. I wonder if it's fate that I'm here. This place has taught me so many things.
You're a prince of demons, wouldn't you know?
I would need much older eyes to see something so vast. My father would know. Perhaps it's why he doesn't understand why I love your kind. Your fragile, flowing world. Your lives so short they could be measured by seasons, as I do.
As Alcar puts it, it's his fucking loss.
I have to sort of laugh hearing that word spill from his mouth. Definitely Alcara's influence. Damn right.
This is about Harry again.
I have to confront him soon, as soon as he shows his face. We can't allow this to continue.
No, it can't.
It won't be easy. I'd rather you not have to stand before him on your own, with no backup.
I suspect August will be present.
what you mean
They
is
need
you'd
closure
like
more
him
than
not
I
to.
do. But I don't think you should do anything anyway.
If you're sure?
I'm sure. Harry is an old, wily soldier. I'd rather not confront him with him knowing that I have your ear. If he doesn't know of our involvement
You should
already.
give that back.
But I won't do it unprepared. You have my word. I should go. Shaking my head, I step away. And then I turn and head for the door. Suddenly the church feels too oppressive. I have to get out. I have to clear my
I
head.
mean, that's not new.
Think. Though I know with a faint feeling of dread which way my choices will lead. I can feel Omen's eyes on my back until the door closes. Alcar is waiting for me outside the temple. Much to my lack of surprise, I've sensed he's been keeping an eye on me more than usual since our encounter with the creature. Megan, how much longer in the game do we have?
We gotta save Fiero, and there's the final battle.
And it's 8:53.
Yes.
You can make it.
Are we talking like an extra 45 minutes? Because my throat doesn't have an extra 45 minutes.
We'll stop after Alcar conversation.
Okay. My thanks.
4.
Was that dialogue? Or
I
were you
might
actually
have been
thinking, Megan?
convinced I was mistaken, if not for the pout and defiance on his face. Stifling a grin, I raise my hands and gesture for peace instead. No need to poke the sensitive wolf today. Waiting for me. I take it you want to talk?
Assuming a hell of a lot, aren't you? But you're right enough. You're about the only exciting thing left in this goddamn town.
And a whole...
He gestures vaguely in my direction, and I can't quite get his meaning. I'm not entirely sure Alcar himself knows what he means either, because the expression on his face is one I can't read. One of the many things I've learned about the half-lycan is either he won't lie or he's hellishly bad at it. It reminds me of the folk stories of wolves as betrayers and deceivers. Even now, not just surrounding Alcar, I wonder if those who told folklores mistook wolves for foxes, or for their neighbors. Maybe their boss. The whole debacle?
Yeah, that.
A pause, almost awkward.
So, listen.
Yes, well, wolves do have paws.
I'm no good with the whole emotional thing. That's what Ezra's here for.
Ezra's here to handle all your feelings for you? Is that it?
No, he just self-expresses better is all. Makes the sentimental shit sound more natural, not so awkward and weird. Anyway, I just wanted to ask if you're doing okay.
Thank you, Alcar. That was very sweet of you. You eventually got it out of your mouth. Oh, I appreciate the effort you took to arrive at that question.
What do they say? Effort shows affection or something?
Everything is a mess, I suppose.
I'm not just going to let all of what we've learned go, if that's what you're worried about.
I didn't think you would. In fact, I trust that you won't. I know you're gonna try to do something about this mess.
Something probably dangerous, or if you won't, they'll force you into it.
He says it with such bitterness, with such certainty that I know immediately the sentiment must have come from personal experience. I'll do my utmost to prove them unnecessary.
I won't be caught dead by anyone else saying this. But if you do, I'd appreciate that.
I'm sure you would. Then he inhales deeply, lets it out slow.
So humor me. What are you up to?
Condemn her out?
Hey. I'm letting you choose. I've played the game 7 times.
I'm having an emotional turmoil struggle. Like, I want to be mad at him.
But
Okay, also remember you're talking to Alcar right now.
I look away. Every time someone asks this, every time I ask myself the same question, I hope the answer would come easier by now. That I'd be more sure, but it changes almost by the minute. I'll confront him. I'm a general, and though he's my superior, I stop there. Alcar has been remarkably upfront with me about everything, despite his original warning to not trust anyone in this town, including himself. That doesn't mean Hunter's business is for his foul ears. His 4 ears.
what?
I almost said foul ears. I was being mean.
That is rude to my husband.
Yes, I am so sorry, Megan. I am so sorry.
His 4 ears?
Yeah, he has 4
That
ears.
still sounds like an insult.
Yeah. It's an odd, easy excuse. In truth, it's more that I don't want to say the words, make them real.
That's rough, buddy. I'm sorry.
Should you be? He dragged you into this not knowing full well you're just an easy blame for something he's explicitly done.
Yeah, he sure fucking did. And you won't catch me red-handed doing the same thing. Blaming people not a part of his pyramid of shit. Anyway, that's
It will
good.
most certainly catch you blue-handed.
Figured so, but it gives me some peace of mind, at least till it actually fucking happens.
What would you have done if I had said I understand where he came from and sided with him? The possibility is ridiculous, but my curiosity burns, stings, and if it were really ass deep in this kind of tense talk, what's one more match to the flames?
Then you would have been what I expected. I have no faith in hunters, save maybe 2 or 3, and that won't change with your stellar example. But from me to you, thanks.
Well, I'd better go and put more drinks on somebody else's tab before this town starts missing me.
Huh. Tell me you weren't trying to drain Finn's wealth within your lifetime.
Oh, I wouldn't worry. I broke into the catacombs once just to see how rich our man is. And he's loaded. It's not like the treasure would sit there and marinate if you don't spend it.
He could pay taxes.
Pay taxes to your boss?
He has a point there. I have an appointment to catch with my enforcer anyway.
Well, I'll pray for you.
Don't. Thank you. Don't come for me. I'm where I want to be. With a laugh and a shake of my head, Alcar shoves his hands deep into his pockets and ambles away toward the tavern's direction. I wait until he's out of sight before heading my own way.
We can end it here. Don't forget to savave.
Savave. Oh, right before the action. Wow. Okay, so I know
So
we thought this was
it's
going to be the last
10,
episode.
So there's probably a little bit more of 8 left, and then there's 2 more chapters.
Okay, so we have 2 more chapters to go.
Yeah.
This game is long. Well, not as long as Maid Marian. Maid Marian took years off of our life.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Maid Marian was a lot.
Not that it was bad.
It was good, but it was also a fucking lot.
Shout
And
out.
we just did one route.
Shout out to Red Velvet Games.
Red Velvet Cupcake Games?
I know they're icons of Red Velvet Cupcake.
Yes.
But I can't
Red
Shout out
Solo
to the
Cup?
games of the cupcake.
But shout out to them that they're doing this all on their own
Yeah, blessings onto you.
while suffering through long COVID.
Oh
They're-
boy. I'm gonna go back to something else.
How do you get long COVID? From eating long pig?
Yes.
You're
no, that's how you
hilarious.
get was it Prions?
Oh
Say
yeah,
you get mad cow disease.
Yeah.
Mr. Necker, I saw that picture of the hotel you're staying at for your birthday. Oh, looks pretty fucking swanky, my friend.
Oh, that's exciting. I gotta check it out now.
It's in the Discord.
We have done so much reading.
Yes,
We have done so much of the self-voicing enabled.
yes.
My throat feels like it's gonna fucking seize up and I will no longer be able to talk.
I think you might have some of my specialty in your cabinet.
But I'm lazy.
It's tea. You make hot water. You put tea bag in cup. You pour hot water on
But
tea.
I'm lazy. You don't understand. I'm
Well, as
lazy.
long
I
as you're
really
not
want
so
to make
lazy that you just lay down on the counter for
water.
6 days straight.
I'm probably just gonna drink regular water. I'll be so for real right now.
Okay.
Well, I don't. Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time. D&D stream Saturday.
D&D stream Saturday, and next Thursday we're gonna have Baldur's Gate, and then the week after that is not going to be Otome O'Clock because you will be out of town, right, Megan?
Well, it's not that I'll be out of town.
You'll be out of commission. You'll be
out of
having
commission.
surgery.
Well,
surgery.
Not surgery. I'll be in a metal tube that's
You'll be in
very loud.
you'll be in a medical situation.
I'll be in a medical situation. We'll figure out.
We'll play another video game. Maybe I'll play Arms of God that I just started playing.
Okay.
Yay for bullet hell games.
I'm so bad at bullet hells. That's why I never got far in Undertale.
What was that one we were playing with the androids?
Oh God,
Years
that
ago?
one. Like Android.
Might have been
like,
Android, yeah.
No, it was like Android, the Cactus Super Squad, some stupid bullshit name. It was a paragraph for no reason. Anyway, this was Otome O'Clock. That's also brought to you by Geeked Out. We are the ones that are known as Geeked Out and also Otome O'Clock.
Yes.
Megan's on
Well,
social media Blue Sky.
Geeked Out presents Otome O'Clock.
Geeked Out presents Otome O'Clock. Megan's on the Blue Skies. Oh, that's also called Otome O'Clock, Megan?
Hold on.
Oh!
Blue Sky has to load.
Oh!
We are at geekedoutgames.bluesky.social.
We also have a Discord. And also, if you want to see whatever stupid bullshit I'm up to, I've been existing on Tumblr lately. So you can check out my Warhammer bullshit that I'm doing on Tumblr.
And I myself am very sorry that everything is discordant.
Also, I want to show you guys something Adam made for me. It's part of my Warhammer cosplay. Look at it. Look at it!
He did the paint job.
He did the painting.
I just painted it. I didn't like handcraft that. So some other fine
Look how
person. 3D
fucking
printed
nice
that.
this is. My fellow Rogue Trader fans will know what this
There's a
is.
small one too.
That's enough. We're done now. It's time to go. I'm gonna get another drink of fucking water. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.